tweet it out?
No, I haven't tweeted it out yet.
How much time do you normally have on Saturdays?
What do you mean?
Like, are you able to get like a waiting room and shit? Like where you could like start the podcast like 10 minutes early and have some music playing or some shit?
I could do that, but I don't know how to do it. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't know how to do that shit either, but looking
I
that
can
shit up.
find out. It's not as complicated as I'm making it out to be.
Yeah. You can play your own music shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about no copyrights, nigga. Or they even got free music that you can play. I mean, music that don't require licenses and shit. You don't want nobody stealing your shit, of course.
I mean, that shit could be inevitable. So I'm not too worried about that. Hey guys, hey, what's going on?
Hey guys, you live nigga?
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything sorted out before we begin. Anyway, welcome to the No Filter podcast. There's some things that are going to be a little different. It's going to be a little different here. We're going to do a little bit of a difference here. We're going to keep it gaming. We're going to keep it fun. We're going to keep it fresh. We're going to keep it not as heavy as it used to be. You evolve or
Pause.
die.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Damn, that's a pause. These were heavy, dog. Let's
This
pause, nigga.
this nigga, man. All right. uh,
Oh,
so this is what we're gonna do. So of course we got to change shit the fuck up, and that's what we are going to do. We are going to change things up. So instead of having that illicit therapy, and then again, we'll see how that works in the future. You know what I mean? God of War looks like the best thing. You're delusional. Yo, this bitch.
man.
What's going on, Ken?
Kenny Kusuragi.
Kunim. So we have a couple of subjects to talk about. Larry, can you say something?
Yo, you hear me?
Say something again.
Yeah.
Turn my music up.
Uh, uh.
Up some more.
Yo.
Let me stop. Let me stop. let me not do that. Let me not do that. It's not Leah. Um, so, if you want to jump in, you can jump in, man. If not, then you can just, sit back and watch. Either way, we got some things we're going to talk about. Some fun things here. We're going to be talking about a couple of subjects here. It's a bit inflammatory to say that Ragnarok is looking a little weak, but that's why your fucking bitch ass is here to see why I say that shit looking weak.
Yo,
I don't.
pause, Ken. Pause. God damn.
Who said what
What's
now?
up with y'all today, man?
What happened now?
This nigga Ken said I sound good, bro. Pause, nigga. It was good, Ken.
Nigga say you sound good, yo. I can
He
imagine that
sound
nigga. That
good.
nigga, yeah, that nigga licked his lips when he said that shit. He said you sound.
LL and shit.
He said you sound like
LL.
you sound kind of good right now.
Pause, nigga.
I gotta do some work, unfortunately. That
Alright.
yeah, he a liar, yo. Fucking lying bitch. No, we got a couple of subjects to talk about here. First and foremost, yes, Ragnarok. There's been talk that Ragnarok actually looks weak, that it looks like a current generation game. That's the
No,
problem.
say it ain't so.
Yo, people have been wiling out about the
Oh,
about the God of War. It's funny because I was looking at Digital Foundry, and they also said that, well, I just, when I look at God of War, uh, Kratos cereal, I look at God of War and I just don't see much of a difference. I get it. It was built upon the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Pro specifications. So I get it. But the problem is that this is cross-gen and I don't like it. It
mm.
just nothing, the same animation sets, and that's what he was basically saying. I hope you like my little European accent there. Yo, it's
Pretty good
good.
job. Pretty good job.
You just came in at the right time. Pause. Came in.
Pause.
So yeah, so that's what's been going on. People have been saying it's weak.
Hmm.
Furthermore, what about the show in general? You know what I mean? That's what I want to kind of see. I feel like personally that show, that the PlayStation Showcase was, I don't know, like it was a C. It was a C. You know, personally, I didn't appreciate having 30 minutes out of the 40 of third person or third party games. You know what I'm saying? Only three of them were good, and the rest of them were like, what the fuck, Grand Theft Auto? And why the fuck are you still doing Deathloop? That's my fucking problem. Why are you doing Deathloop if you just had a state of play? Isn't that game coming out like next month or some shit? Does anybody know?
Yeah, I think it drops what this month.
Yo,
I'm sure.
Sony's trying to help a nigga out. That's what basically is going on. You know what I mean? So I get it. But going back to the God of War, and in general, Sony's, you know, showings, the only thing that really looked good, but then again, I think Jemiah's in the building. Also, Magnificent Black, what's going on, you too?
Yo,
Um,
what's up, Maya? What's up?
he
Yo,
he likes the Spider-Man shit, so he's going to definitely have a lot to say about that. The graphically, Spider-Man is definitely just a PlayStation 5 game, probably PC later on. So that looks gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Um, it was rendered in real time. It's just I have to question that. I have that question to ask you guys. Did you feel underwhelmed with Ragnarok? But before you guys answer that, the other subject is, Sony being a psychologist. I think Jemiah coined that phrase, man. There's a lot of meta shit going on with that showcase. Clearly, Sony has a lot of shit that they could show and don't, and they don't need to really. But we'll get into that later. And then lastly, who the hell put a book? Absolute MMA. The show was good, but not perfect. I think third party stuff is absolutely trash, with the exception of Forspoken and Project Eve, God of War, Ragnarok, Spider Man 2, and Spider Man's Wolverine, or Marvel's Wolverine. They hyped the shit out of that. Let's just, and welcome. I appreciate you jumping in, man. That shit was out of control, man. That was out of control, man. This thing. Anyway, Jemiah, what's been going on with you, man? I know you getting ready for your D&D, right?
yeah, we
Pause.
played late, so it's all good.
How is it pause? How?
He said
How?
D&D, like two D's together. You know what I'm saying? That's pause, nigga.
That's
That's like
meat to
Taurus
meat.
and shit.
That's
You know
meat
what I'm
though.
saying?
Meat
Meat.
to meat. Shout out
Oh
to Killer
shit.
Tay. This nigga said pause, yo. What do y'all do at D&D, yo? I heard that y'all guys be doing that what do you call it? Soggy biscuit shit, yo. Is that true?
We don't do that mook shit, nigga.
I ain't with that mook sit. I ain't with that mook sit.
For
Um,
real.
yeah, so Magnificent, what's been going on with you? I know you just woke up, yo. He got that nigga voice right now.
Yo, yeah. I'm ready to get into the topics, man. Ain't shit been going. Just play some games and shit, you know?
I feel you, yo. Let's dive into these topics then. Me personally, I got some shit to do later on. I just came in here late because I was just driving here and then my computer was acting up. I had to reset and Windows acting stupid. Either way. So first things first, let's get right into the topics here. Jemiah, were you underwhelmed by Ragnarok?
No, I think it looks good. I mean, it's what I expected. So I can't say I'm underwhelmed, but I'm not like overwhelmed either. You know what I mean? I was never really a huge fan of the God of War remake or whatever remaster, whatever you want to call it, reboot. I mean, it looks good and shit, but like
Hater.
I'm not like blown away. No, I mean, I wasn't like something I was looking forward to. You feel what I'm saying?
So you just the whole lore and everything like that, you just wasn't into.
No,
I mean,
I
I
like
mean,
the
it's not
game
it's
and
not
shit.
bad, but it's not something that is your preference.
Yeah, like I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna enjoy the game. It's gonna be like amazing shit happening. But it's like That wasn't the game I was really looking for. I already knew they were gonna show God of War Ragnarok. You know what I mean?
I know we all knew that shit. I do kind of want to say that they did kind of. There's a lot of story stuff that they put in this God of War trailer, and I don't know if they should have put that much in there. Consequently, they did say that this is the last game out of this lore of Norse mythology. So I think I know what they're gonna do. Personally, I think in the future they wrapping this shit up, which was a cross generation game. Well, it was supposed to be a PS4 game, but I guess they pushed it over to the PS5 to have give it some content. So I understand that they definitely did that. Number one, but I think that the next God of War that we get is definitely going to be in Egypt. They did kind of allude to that in the story. But Magnificent Black, were you underwhelmed, overwhelmed, sidewhelmed about
I
the
mean,
showing?
the God of War, like my hype levels for God of War wasn't high because I already knew it was coming. Of course, just like everybody else, like it was in the air, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw it, I was impressed by the way it looked. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh my god, God of War. You know what I'm saying? But the shit looked fire to me. I mean, when I think about this shit, bro, I just like, yo, it looked better than the last God of War, right? And God of War, the first one, 2018. If you want, 2018, it was based off of hyper realism. So I was just looking at it and I'm like, okay, it looks sharper and it looks
Mhm.
good. And come to find out, the shit only running 30 FPS on that trailer, and it looked like it was 60 to me. So I don't know what type of motion blur magic they doing, but that shit look amazing. You know what I'm saying? So like, whatever they doing is good. It looked better than the last one, and I'm like, how much better can it fucking look, bro? That game looks ridiculous, dog. So
Maybe it's just your
I'm in for
dusty.
it, man.
Maybe it's just your dusty ass eyes. We can't see that shit.
I can see pretty good up close. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
all this 60 FIP
I'm
show.
good,
You
nigga.
really don't even know what a FIP is.
Nah, nigga, I know what the fit is, nigga. I dare you.
You got,
Nah, but did you
yeah,
see the trailer? Did it look 30 to you, bro?
it looked 30 to me.
It looks super smooth
But
and
you want to
60
know?
to me.
But you want
I'm
to
like,
know something
yo,
though?
they doing some crazy
You
shit.
you want to know
Huh?
something though? When you watch a Marvel movie, right, or any movie for the matter, do you really care about the frame rate when you watch it?
Dog, I ain't gonna lie, cause I've been playing video games so much, dog, and everything been 60. When I go back to the movies, that shit be looking crazy. I'm like, bro, what's this blurry shit? I promise
Oh
you, dog.
shit!
I'm like,
Really?
my eyes have to adjust when
Really?
I go back and look at movies now, dog. Like, yeah,
That's
cause
fucking crazy.
yeah, it's fucking crazy, dog.
My theory was that maybe because it looks so like cinematic and clear, maybe your brain is kind of like registering it as a movie instead
Nah, I
of a
mean,
video game.
adjustment period. It take a couple of minutes and then it just wear off, though. But like, I definitely be seeing that shit. Dog. I'm like, yo, this shit,
So
and
then
then
they,
my eyes,
so
I be
then
straight out a little bit.
it must be animation. It must be the motion blur, like you said, or whatever the fuck they got going on. I noticed it because it didn't have that soap opera look. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have that that daytime TV look type situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I always associate 60 frames. That's why to me personally, I don't really give a fuck too deeply about it. But the reason why I, besides clickbait, stated that Ragnarok is looking kind of weak, is not necessarily about Ragnarok. It's about the how Sony is handling cross generation and how people perceive cross generation. That's really what's happening here, right? Um, they show Gran Turismo, right? And Gran Turismo supposedly, I did so much like digging, and I still can't understand if it's day and night cycles within that racing or not. But the question is posed: what are you expecting from this generation? You know what I'm saying? When people are complaining about Ragnarok not looking next gen, that means when you say that it doesn't look next gen, that means that you have some sort of rubric to go by. You can compare it to something. And if that's the case, what exactly are you comparing it to? Jemiah, use a PC, nigga.
Okay.
What do you think a proper next generation, whether it be on console or PC, what do you reckon that look like? Like, what kind of effects do you think it should have? That's substantial to the last generation.
Like I said, like I'm not when it comes to next generation, I'm not looking for some CGI playable game. I'm looking for more details, more physics, more animations. better AI in the NPCs, things like that signify next gen to me, not just how the game looks. You know what I mean? Because you can make the game look as good as you want it to look, and it could be completely, empty and trash.
Okay.
So when I see games like God of War, I know that it's going to be a lot more of the same as the first one. You know what I mean? Well, they're not going to really deviate from the path as far as like changing the gameplay, like making it open world. Like it's going to be semi open world like last time. It's going to be a hub area. You know what I mean? I don't think that they can really do too much to make the game different from the first game. Otherwise, it would alienate some of the players from 2018. You know what I mean?
So I'm trying to understand what effect are you looking for? And you're saying there's not you're not looking for physics or anything like that. What would quantify as something that is definitive? Like when you see it, you be like, that's next gen.
Like I'm looking for crazy amounts of environmental destruction. You know what I mean? Like I want this nigga Kratos to fucking slash a mountain in half or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I want I want the player to be able to engage with the world in a way that's significant that changes the way the game looks and plays. You know what I mean?
Now, me personally, we had this discussion yesterday. Me personally, what I consider next generation would be AI and AI routine. Like they had this in some of the Assassin's Creed, but like, a character that will wake up and, scratch the ass and take a piss with their morning wood, pause, and then get out and wash their hands and take a shower and go to work, talk to some people, you know what I'm saying, go to the bar after work and then come back home and then go to sleep. Now it's exaggerated, of course, but like I'm looking for those particular routines in the ability to disrupt that. Yo, King Push, what's going on, yo? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that ability to disrupt. Like the AI have a life of their own. They have lives. You know what I'm saying? Kids, they will wake up, take a shower or whatever they do, go to school, and they come back home. That's what I'm kind of looking for. And then, of course, day and night cycles. That was one part to it. You know what I'm saying? Black, what are you looking for in a next generation game? Like, what would make it be like that's fucking next gen?
I mean, this the obvious things like niggas when they think about next gen, they always want shit to look better. The game looks better. It's not a jump from what everybody. It's not like a generational jump, but you see this if you look at the fine details. There's even a comparison video that's out there. It's really good. Thrash had posted it that shit last night,
There was a little
and
bit of compression in that one, but I did watch that video at half the speed,
mhm.
and then I tried to, with my own knowledge, understand what's happening in the videos and what do I and my expectations and what could be done with the texture. But go on, please. Texture work.
Yeah, so you definitely see some improvements when you look at that video. And as far as like what I'm expecting more of the same, but I want more of it. You know what I'm saying? The game to be more dense. It could be more animations. The amount of interactions that you have with the other characters and shit, like different lines. But it's like only so much they could do. Like I know people always talk about things upscale and shit, but like, dog, this is a cross gen game. They probably already had this shit in the works before, because even there was rumors that Cory Barlog was already working on this shit before
It was
after God of War
they. I
2018.
I saw an article that said that this God of War was supposed to be some sort of DLC. Like they were going to unlock the other realms, and each
Yeah,
realm was supposed to be DLC, and then that didn't happen.
and they're like, yeah, fuck, it, we're gonna save it for part two. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I mean, I don't know like how much the jump was supposed to be really. The only
That's
thing
the
we
that's
really
the
gonna get
question.
is
So that's the
we're gonna get the
question.
loading times and the haptics and all that crazy shit. But at the same time, I'm not mad at it. But I'm like midway with it. I'm just happy to have another God of War game. Really,
But
it's
that
kind of disappointing, but at the same time, not
but that's the
because
question though.
it's bittersweet.
That's the
Yeah,
question. That's the question. There are a lot of disappointed people, but they don't know why they're disappointed for. You know what I mean? You
my nigga,
know.
that shit look better than the first one, and I love the first one. It's a little disappointing that it's not that big oh wow jump, but I
So
wasn't expecting
what
it
so
to
what
run
would
over
be the
smart.
oh wow jump though? I guess is my question. What would be the oh wow jump? And yo, King Push, I'm gonna get into that in a second. But what would be the oh wow jump for you?
Well, The game would have
Give
to
give
change.
give, give Kratos hair.
Nah, they would have to They would have to change the whole game. But like if they going for the same style of art, like the art style would have to change. Like look, Horizon Forbidden West art style changed.
Not
You know what I'm
really.
saying?
Not
That's why
really.
it did change. It looks
No,
different, bro.
la la.
No,
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 it's the
no. It got
same.
this cartoony
No,
old
it does.
city look in part two,
Yeah, you supposed to be with
and
me, yo. That's
it looks good. I'm
disrespectful.
not talking shit about it. It looks a fucking amazing. But the thing is, that's why it has that. People are like, oh wow, it's a different art style. It's subtle, but it's there. Anybody who played the game, like you know what I'm saying, because the other one looked more like kind of like hyperrealism, but this one looks more like a cartoonish, more colorful HDR, bam in your face. You know what I'm saying?
The
It's
first
a lot
one,
of
the
different
first
effects
one,
going
the
on,
first one,
arrows, shit.
the first one
Yeah.
attached itself to surrealism. So it was
Mhm.
very almost, even though it was bright and shit, it was almost like dreamlike. It was very, it wasn't artificial. It was just so exaggerated that it was beyond reality. And I don't mean looking better than reality, but it was just exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fucking thing. Now I'm going to ask Jemiah though. Here's the kicker though. Before I ask the other question, what do you think that they could do to elevate the God of War game? Because there's so many people that are disappointed in it. You know,
I don't think. I think that the game is still a ways out. So with all games, they're gonna get better and better and look better and better. You know what I mean? So I can't really base the game off of this cut up CGI slash gameplay trailer. I can't really say definitively if it's gonna look better or not until I see a closer product that's gonna be towards the finish. You know what I mean? As far as like
now
elevating the game,
you've been gaming for a long time, A, and B, you are a PCFN, so you should definitely know what a next generation game should look like.
well, my thing is though, like I said though, I'm going into this with the mindset that the PS5 is not going to do too much crazy shit. You know what I mean? Because it
Well,
has
we'll
to.
scratch that. We'll scratch the PS5 thing. I'm talking about in general. What will be a next generation engine? Because you already know the limitations of PC and consoles. What would you consider? You know what I mean? God of War progressing.
Like I think God of War is good the way it is now. Like I said, when I see more of the gameplay, then we can talk about the game progressing. Like you can make a game look like the CGI, right? Like look at Ratchet and Clank, right? That game looks amazing, right? Fucking craziness. But at the same time, the game is mad like shallow. You know what I mean? As far as like deep gameplay goes. So I don't care how the game looks because the game already looks better than the other version already. Like we could already say that definitively. Like it looks a lot better. But until we see the gameplay and what's actually going on, we can't really know if the game is next gen or not. Next gen is not just graphics. You know what I mean? It's everything also
Sure,
involved in it. Like I said, physics,
but
how does
sure
the
we
AI
can know.
play.
But sure we can. Sure we can. So I don't understand why this is a
My
difficult
bad, fam. I
question.
forgot you said
I
seven.
didn't get to
No, you
answer my
good. You
question
good.
last time. But Josh, look, hey, look, if you want an idea, maybe I could grab a motherfucker, slam him in the wall, and then we open up another area in the wall. Cause like God of War really didn't have that. It was like, all right, this is the fight, this is the room. Maybe we could take it to another area. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no. I mean
And then open up
graphically though. Graphically.
nah, it don't have to be graphically. Like, see, that's what
But
everybody
that's
always
what I'm saying.
talking
I'm
about.
asking for
Next
graphics
gen
because
isn't just graphics, dog. It's not just graphics.
I know,
But the
but I'm saying graphics because people when they saw the trailer,
Yeah.
they were disappointed with it. They said it looked
Yeah,
almost
but
identical. It was
we know
just
better than that.
I
It's
know, but
working on
there was a guy named
like a little
TGK.
bit.
There was a guy that
Mhm.
named TGK that said that it looks identical
You
to
talking
God of
about
War.
Ken? He said a guy. He talking about Ken? No, it does look identical, but it looked better. It looks sharper. Shit, is that a bad thing? The last game looked
Man,
Yeah, it
amazing.
is. I
The
paid
last game
hold
looked
up,
next
hold
$500
up,
for this
gen.
console.
hold up. If it looks identical, it can't look better if it
No,
looks
they
identical,
look
fam.
very
no,
similar. One of them
Josh
look
said it looks
better. What do you
identical.
mean?
No, I said this guy named
Yeah,
TGK said it would
we're
look
not saying
identical.
that. We're not saying that. Killer K.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Yeah, it
I
looks
think
similar.
people need to get the eyes checked. That's first
Better.
of all.
No, he's
Second of all, you watch it on
Yeah.
some fucking compressed ass 1080p stream.
there was a
Like
4K. Was it a 4K one? This is a 4K one.
yeah, but
First of all,
like how many people went back and watched the actual like
I did.
other fucking videos? You know what I mean in 4K and shit.
4
Right
million.
away.
4
I went
4 million.
right away.
I think all I seen was God of War Ragnarok gameplay, and I was like,
Yo, what's
eh,
going on, Lionel?
pre-order.
Facts, man.
Shit, nigga,
First
it's
of all,
God of War. Who gives a
four
fuck?
million, 4 million people did this shit. 4 million.
Hmm.
So they did go back into it, and now okay. So it
But
seems
are
like
those the same 4 million people who are talking shit though?
it could be,
It can't be though.
but it could be. We can't definitively say. But what I will say is this: as I slowed down, I'll ask Killer Tay this shit. Yo, what's going on, bro?
What up, fam?
As I'll set the mood right.
Okay.
Since we already passed the point from 2D to 3D, and then from 3D, I'm sorry, from let me see, that show was a C. It was a C for me as well. What's going on, Umar? So since we can't do 3D anymore, the other thing that we did that was really big from PS2 or to PS3, whatever generation that was, is to add shaders. Shaders being parallax occlusion maps or normal maps, whatever the case is. And then from that
Mm,
point on, we were able to have real Devil Shooter. What's going on, bro? We were able to add realistic material, physics based material. Now, where do we go from here? So, their precision and lighting can be increased. That guy Ken or TGK also mentioned this too. There was a CG trailer of God of War, and the way that the light resolved on the materials just made it look. It elevated it because it's not the models. The models are extremely high res in terms of like polygon and stuff like that. It's not the models. It's the textures. Not only that, but like when you look on the ground, I took that trailer that Thrash actually put out there. I slowed that shit down, and what I did end up seeing was I believe that the textures, when you look at what's that game called again? Demon Souls. The textures could be a lot more intricate than what we have. It is a cross generation game, and I get it. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, Josh, is this is probably an early build of the game. We can't make definitive statements when the game is literally probably 10 months out.
But to be fun, can we have fun? Can we have fun?
No,
Can we speculate? Speculate?
because people when the game comes out, people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, this shit looks way much better." Like, no
Yo,
shit,
but you know
like,
what, Jemiah, that is so fucking facts on facts on facts. As soon as the game comes out, whoa, only Sony could take a game and make it look 5 times better, or
you know
whatever
what I mean?
fanboys do. You know they're
Like,
gonna do that.
look at Redfall, right? They're using some fucking pre alpha, whatever fucking footage they're using.
That looked bad though. I ain't gonna.
No, it does look
That
bad,
shit
but
looked
like
terrible. I
we
was like,
can't use that. It's like when you have Aloy, they have Aloy like the pre-render stuff when she just has like some blocky hair and shit
oh, you
and
talking
all
about
this shit going.
when it first came when she had thick ass clay hair?
Yeah, like they're using that to diss the game. Like you don't need the game's probably still gonna look like shit. You don't need to take a cheap shot at it. You know what I mean? Like
So okay, I'll take that. Now we gotta ask Tay. So Tay, basically, there are rumblings. I shouldn't say rumblings. There's a lot of loud ass niggas that said that Ragnarok, God of War Ragnarok, looks kind of meh, looks kind of weak, looks current generation. It shouldn't be on the PS5. It doesn't look like it made any advancements other than a little bit, like somebody just said, and then wiped the screen a little bit better, and that was the end of it, right? So that's what they're saying
hmm
now. My question is, were you okay with it, disappointed with it, or ecstatic about God of War? That's number one.
I'm ecstatic about it.
Okay. What makes you
It's
ecstatic about it?
it's gotta because I'm a God of War. There's 4 games
And the
that
PlayStation stable.
I and it's 4 games period that I don't talk shit about. Regardless, they automatic buy. There's any
Okay.
fucking Souls, any game from Software,
Uh-huh.
right? God of War,
Uh-huh.
Gears of War,
Mm-hmm.
and fucking
It better be
Forza.
bitch. Forza.
Why would I say motherfucking Horizon, son? I know that's your baby. I know you play that bitch 24/7. But goddamn it, look when I got the game and when I had fucking beat it. I got the game day one on fucking the first Horizon Zero Dawn, but they ain't beat it until like 2 years ago.
But that happened a lot though, and there's a lot of
Yeah,
reason for it. I think people didn't understand what that game was.
yeah.
My black
I mean, I
and
understand what it was.
no,
I
no,
like the game.
I'm not saying you. My
Yeah.
black and Asian friend, Japanese friend, this nigga have a master's degree and couldn't put together what that type of game was. I was like, nigga, it's a fucking shooter. And
Yeah.
they tell you the weakness of it. It's not just shooting any part. You follow the weak. He was like, oh, when I was like the storyline was this. He was like, oh, and then he fucking beat it. That being said, let me read some of the comments here. So apparently Umar says that he gave the conference a C. He says too much third party, too much filler, too much unnecessary stuff, too long, could have been 10 minutes max. King Push
I
said
mean,
at the Keen
go
Push
ahead.
said at the end of the day, Ragnarok doesn't look like that big of a jump graphic wise compared to Forbidden West. Just my opinion. That's not an opinion, King Push. That is a fucking fact. But we'll get into that in a second. For the people that says that this is a letdown, Killer Tay, what do you think?
They fucking ass clowns, dude. Ain't no way you looked at that fucking, even if it had third party in that bitch. There's some games I didn't even fucking, take notice of. But the majority of the fucking game show, even if they were fucking third party, second party, motherfucking invisible party. Forsaken, getting that, Forspoken, getting that shit.
Mm.
Ain't no fucking doubt about that. You've seen the fucking gameplay. That shit is a must cop. The rest of that shit on there, ain't no. How can you look at that fucking show and be like, it's a C?
How can you?
No.
Let me go back. Hold on, wait. Too much third party, too much filler, too much unnecessary stuff.
What did they fill you with though?
Pause.
This is my
Nah,
thing about
I need to know. I
fucking
need to
stupid
know.
ass. No, time out real quick. This is the thing I don't like is just because your dumbass watches every goddamn single show that Sony puts out, every state of play, every blog post, that doesn't mean that everybody's doing that. Sony still has to reshow games and stuff like that for people who are just seeing this for the first time. Gamers gotta stop being so fucking outrageous with the dumb shit, bro.
I
Deathloop,
don't
yeah, they
care.
showed it
I
again. You
don't
know
care.
why?
What
Because
about
some
me?
people, exactly, like some people haven't seen Deathloop that much. Maybe this is their first time seeing it in this goddamn PS fucking showcase. Like the other game with the chick with the turtle and shit flying around with the little fucking scarf.
I ain't gonna
Like,
lie. I ain't gonna. You talking about that
I
little?
mean,
You talking about that? You talking about that indie game, right?
yeah,
I'm
that's your
go-
diversity right there, right? Niggas talk about
I'm copping
diversity
that.
and Sony's leaving indies. There's your indie game right there. Like you know what I mean? Like once he showed Star Wars, I was done. That was me right there. After that, it was all gravy. After that, you know what I mean? Like I saw a game I really wanted, Star Wars remake, and everything else is just fucking toppings, just frosting, nigga. People gotta stop taking away like every single thing of the show is gonna be catered towards them. Your ass ain't special. You know what I mean? Sit your dumb ass down, enjoy the shit that you like, the shit you don't like, let it go. That's it. I'm sick of people always acting.
Two
I
snaps and
don't.
a twist.
I don't judge shows. I hate the fact that y'all even give these shows grades. I think it's fucking moronic. Like you know what I mean? Like I've
But
seen about 5 or 6 games that I want to play.
no fun allowed. Damn, niggas can't just be fanboys for a hot second. Damn.
No, bro, because like, oh, these show Deathloop again. The shows are fucking 6. Like, bro, somebody else probably had never seen that game before until now. You're not special,
it ain't,
bro.
it ain't
Sony's not
even
making a
it ain't
You
goddamn
even
are
show
that.
for you.
you are speaking the
It
truth.
ain't even but it ain't even that. It's just the fillers that they put in there. It wasn't even it was like fucking 3 or 4 of them, right? You still had a shit ton of fucking games that you could fucking that boosted the fucking grade up regardless if you give it a grade or not.
Yeah.
Me personally, this is
Fuck yeah!
this.
When that nigga said "we will," nigga, and Venom came out the shadows, that shit 10 out of 10 right there, nigga.
See,
This
Like,
nigga,
my
the
situation,
motherfucking wolf.
my situation is this. This is what I believe because I have some more questions for Killer Tay, and then we go to the Forbidden Western. I am disappointed in how Sony hyped it. I mean, they did their job and hyped it because they obviously and they paid money, third party money for Deathloop. So you know they want to fucking try to get their money back by hyping the shit up.
Yeah,
They getting a cut out of that
Definitely
shit.
the next one that's coming out from the
That's the
fucking
next.
Sony
That's the
store.
next one, and they have to make sure they assert the dominance by making sure people buy fucking Deathloop, so they can show that shit to their shareholders. Be like, yo, we that powerful, we that nigga
Mm-hmm.
that will fucking get you right. Give us fucking money. So I get it. My question is for the people, since you have a PC as well, Killer Tay,
Mm-hmm.
and thank you for jumping in here. What would you say graphically that they needed to do with God of War to elevate it?
That they needed to do the God of War.
To really shut everybody up, like the irrefutably, like, damn, that shit's crazy.
I mean, they basically did it. I mean, I don't know what more they could do with
Uh,
the fucking technology we have now. I mean, that shit is.
That's
I mean, unless they just sold the fucking PS5 and somebody playing that motherfucker, so motherfucker can realize that's the PS5 fucking version they looking at.
so. This is the
I mean,
thing.
that's about it.
This is the thing that I saw in God of War that people just gloss over without the blog post, because they definitely said that you're visiting all of the realms, right? This is the
Mm-hmm.
last game of the Norse mythology. That's number one. That's number two. There's a lot of things that they're not showing. They already showed you two of the weapons, basically. Two or three, counting the shield. They showed you three of the weapons. The Blades of Chaos, the fucking the axe, and the fucking shield. Obviously, they showing you that much because they have so much to really go by. I heard that this game is twice as long as the God of War as well. God of War 2018. So that being said, one of the things that they did show is I don't think that the game's going to look good on a linear fashion. I think it's going to be it goes outwards instead of upwards in terms of graphics. That's what I believe that they're going to do. I think it's going to be a lot more open. One of the complaints that they had about God of War is that there was nobody in the towns. Everybody was dead, and they gave you a reason lore wise, but they did show you a glimpse of people walking about. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And those little things matter. Now, in terms of the stuff that they show gameplay wise, they didn't really show anything new other than you can pull yourself to an enemy and you can pull yourself to a ledge. And then the sled thing, which is it's the same thing as the fucking boat. You know what I'm saying? It has the same functionality as the boat. Where when we saw, it's going to be Mjolnir for sure, a double shooter. So when we saw Horizon Forbidden West, there was so many things that they showed on top of the graphics looking way better. It was the amount of detail within the texture stuff like that, which is known for Guerrilla Games. Guerrilla Games is OP when it comes to their games. But they showed you the fact that she can glide, that she can zip to any to any of those ledges, that she can climb on any fucking surface, that she can swim, and that the melee system is comparable to a lot of the things that you get from like the Souls games and stuff like that. They basically tackled all of it. All of it.
But Josh, real quick, we also like first of all, I'm rewatching the trailer.
Mhm.
Like niggas not talking about the fucking snow particles that are clinging to his goddamn fucking furry ass thing. Atreus is standing in snow, and there's literally snow being caught in his hair. Niggas is not looking at the fine details of this game, first of all. So I don't give a fuck what niggas say because niggas are retarded.
You're right.
Second of all, this Horizon trailer is this last one we've seen. It's like two trailers or three trailers after the initial one, right? Which is in the casino with the big dragon. So God of War hasn't even shown you anything yet, right? This is just initial teaser trailer explaining the lore. Atreus is older, just trying to get it out there. When they show you the next shit with the gameplay and the state of play shit, that's when niggas should be fucking hyped. But I just hate when niggas show an initial little teaser or whatever, a 1 minute trailer, and niggas is being hypercritical. But then as soon as the game gets shown out of state of play or some shit, everybody got their mouths open. You know what I mean? Waiting for that come drop. You know what I mean? Like I don't like the
Pause.
way gamers. I don't like the way gamers critique games anymore. Like people are just always looking for something to shit on and never really trying to enjoy the game itself. Like it's always, oh, this is not next gen. Oh, this is shut the fuck up, bro. You couldn't even program a goddamn microwave, let alone a goddamn game, bro. Like
Yes, dude. You know
You
the
know what I
funny,
mean? When
and
fucking
I
no,
do.
real quick, when Trace comes in and he drops the dare off, he puts snow footprints onto the mud, and then snow falls off of the dare. Like I don't even know what people are looking at right now, bro. Like get your fucking eyes checked.
Now, one of the things that I was hyped for the show, right, is I do low key like racing games. I do. I've always liked racing games. I always loved it. I always loved it. The thing about Gran Turismo is only thing that kind of fucks it up is just the environment. You know what I'm saying? But Polyphony Digital has they have this thing where they work on the cars first and then everything afterwards. So they'll work to make sure the frame rate is stable and then add the details later. The only thing that I wanted to know if it was real time day and night cycles, and supposedly they were adding those particular things into certain tracks in GT Sport, which gives me faith that they will have it in there. That's the only thing that really disappointed me. The rest of the stuff, we kind of know what
I mean,
Sony is doing. Yeah.
for me, when it comes to racing games, the environment doesn't have to be that detailed. The only thing that needs to be detailed for me in racing games are the cars and the tracks, and but like probably like fucking 6 to 10 feet away from the track. Because if you're focusing on the fucking race when you're in a racing game, you're not worried about the fucking what's out in the fucking distance and all that shit. You worried about when you're gonna make this fucking turn, how you gonna make this turn, when you need to slow down. You're gonna be worried about the actual race itself. So
Subconsciously
like
you
the
are
environment in a racing game.
subconsciously you are kind of looking at that. And like I said, when I played what game was that again? Uh Drive Club. One of the best looking environments and stuff like that. It was totally dynamic. So that was one of the things that I was really like, wow, this shit looks really crazy. But that's my only disappointment with the show there.
I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like niggas is really becoming like digital foundry with the shit. Like y'all niggas is over here doing fucking whole fucking shows on fucking photo mode, nigga. Like like it's a fucking trailer, bro. You're not gonna get any real in depth
Oh
you
shit,
know,
that's a
like
spider.
what happened?
There's a fucking spider just ran across the fucking windshield in my truck. The
All
fuck?
Oh,
right,
you know
yeah.
what? We even
But
heard from Magnificent Black in a while, yo. What's going on with him? What you got to
what
make
you
out of
doing,
this?
black man?
Man, I mean, this shit is like overblown, bro. The game look better to me. I'm ready to play this shit, bro. Everything else is just a whole bunch of fanboy shit we ain't gonna be talking about next week, dog. It's the same shit every fucking week, dog. Like niggas is not satisfied. They not satisfied with anything, bro. You can't satisfy niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At the end of the day, bro.
when you're a gamer and you watching these shows, if you got a lot of shit out of that show that fucking interests you, then that show is a fucking amazing, regardless of what fucking company you fucking root for.
That's facts. Like, dog, who's doing what Sony is doing, bro? What looks better than God of War except for another Sony game?
I'm not
Nothing,
talking about
bro.
the what looks better. I'm talking about
I'm
if
not
the
even talking
game
about
itself
Xbox.
interests you.
Who
Yeah,
else? The third parties. Who's putting out games that look better than God of War, bro? Everybody like, oh yeah, okay. Maybe they got to do a little better than themselves. Y'all niggas comparing them to themselves. The game was already looking fire, bro. We were just blown away when they gave us the free patch, the 60 FPS patch. Oh my god, this game looks amazing. Everybody's God of War 60 frames per second patch was the second coming of Christ, nigga. Everybody was going crazy about that shit. Now they got the same fucking engine. It's 60 frames. Okay, the wow factor is over, but they added more detail into it. Like, how much more you want them to do?
Like especially that
Show
little
them the
girl's
way.
hair. Like that
Zenith
little
melts
girl's
is
hair looks like
automatically.
real
That
afro.
shit,
Like you know what I mean? That shit looks real
that
authentic. You know
shit's
what I mean?
Wait,
amazing,
who you
dog.
talking about? Who
yo,
you talking about? Who
yo,
you talking
yo,
about?
yo.
At the end of
You
the
talking
day,
about
Loki's wife?
the little black
Yeah.
girl in there.
And for you niggas who
She looks so jarring
what do you
because
mean looks so jarring?
she looks realistic.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she
yeah,
looks like a real person in that kind of world where and I get it. I know you thought I was gonna say something else, but I caught your ass off
Mm,
guard. You thought I was gonna say she's
you
black,
ain't got that.
but them Jotuns, they all look different. There's a big ass Jotun in the fucking lake of
Yo,
the Nile.
I got a question for y'all. Where you finish? I got a question for y'all.
That's all I was gonna say. Go on.
How do y'all feel about them putting Fatal into the fucking game at store? How do y'all feel that now
Honestly,
that store is Fatal?
he better break me off some money, yo. He better break me off some money. We made
Yo,
that happen for that nigga, yo.
That nigga look just like fucking Fatal, dude.
Right.
That's the fatal man making it in the
I like that.
goddamn.
I like the Thor model. I don't have a problem with it. Like,
That's what he
Yeah,
looked
I don't
like
have a
normally.
problem
The
with it. I
only
don't have a
thing,
problem with it either.
that's kind of weird is the black Jotun, but then it's only weird because it's a Scandinavian lore.
no, I can link you articles right
That,
now
that,
where it
that,
shows Africans
yeah,
and dark skinned
yeah,
fucking Vikings. Like I said
yeah.
before,
No,
It
we're
is
talking about
black
the lore.
Vikings.
We're talking about the fucking mythology, not the people being over there.
the mythology is made up. They can change it to whatever they want to change it to. They made
True.
Jesus
Yeah,
white.
that
So
was
what?
True.
yeah.
No,
Jesus
no.
was never white,
You
nigga.
know what? Zang.
You
I
know
don't.
what's in the
You know.
Bible?
No,
What's
wait,
not
wait,
in the
wait, wait, wait.
Bible?
Hold on. Wait,
You know
wait.
what's
You
not in the
know.
Bible? You know what's not in the Bible?
What?
White
White people.
Jesus.
No. You know what? You know what? You know what? Jemiah. You know I like to play devil's advocate. So a lot of the things that I'm saying, I don't believe, but somebody needs to play off of the fucking shit because people sound silly as shit right now. Niggas literally did a face remap of a white bitch and said, "There, I fixed it for you." In a game that has fucking snakes and fucking dwarves and
My thing is
giants.
though is
Like, huh?
why do we always gotta entertain these fucking goddamn fucking weirdos? You know what I mean? Like why do we always gotta entertain these people who are just being fucking, you know,
Fucking
it's just funny that
attempted for.
Atreus has like jungle fever, like hardcore, yo.
it's like you would like like the whole
By the way, he looks weird. Atreus
what
looks
Trace?
weird from his other model because the actor
Yeah, because he's
actually
older,
looks
right?
no well, yeah, he's older, but the actor looks just like Atreus. They needed that for the face mocap.
This
Look
is
at
the same boy playing the voice.
it's the same. He grew up. You fuck around them
Still
black chicks.
Yeah,
That shit
look
grew
like
his
a
ass
realist.
up
damn.
quick.
Look realistic to
That
me.
nigga voice done got deeper in fucking 3 years.
Yeah,
Shit.
Like
yeah,
say
that can
like yeah,
happen.
could be. Like say they put a black samurai
He was
into
13. I think he
into
was 13. I think he was like 12 or 13 years old when he did Atreus there.
like say they
Yeah.
put a black samurai into Ghost of Tsushima. You have people saying there were no black samurai and clearly we have historical evidence that there were black samurai. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people have mingled over fucking history. Like the fucking Greeks went to fucking Egypt. Like people have
Yo.
been mingling and living in different places since the beginning of time. Just because niggas didn't have airplanes and shit doesn't mean that niggas can't travel to different parts of the world. Like
Yo.
I don't entertain
And
shit like that, Josh.
you know what I noticed? It's only the pale skinned people
The pale skinned
that
people.
are
Oh no.
have the problem with black people as fucking samurais or black people as fucking in mythology and shit like
Which
that.
is the
That's the only
craziest thing
time.
is,
Them the only ones that had a problem with it.
Tay, at one point in time, the Earth only consisted of black people. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Let's think of that
yeah,
shit. Like before we changed and got lighter pigments and shit, it took us years and years living in these other fucking places for us to adapt to that environment for them to get lighter and blue hairs and all this other shit. You know what I mean? So it's like
mm,
even like in China, they have a whole history of black Chinese people when like thousands of years ago, like most of the
yeah,
Chinese people look black. Like we've been everywhere already, bro. This is our shit, nigga. We've been here, nigga. Like
yeah.
no matter what culture you look at, we have influence. We've been there, like in that culture at some point.
So basically, Jemiah, you're saying that a white person can say "What's up, nigga" because they've been black before? Hmm?
I mean, don't say that shit to me.
I,
You know what I mean? You can say what you want to say. I'm not gonna go police you, but don't say that shit at me, nigga. You know what I mean?
But what happened if he came at you with the same fucking thing? Was like, "Yo, nigga,
Yeah, I'm gonna knock his ass out.
what? How he black?"
If
Yo,
a black person came
let,
up to me and say, "Yo, nigga," I might knock his ass out
yeah,
too, depending on what he's saying.
All
Like,
right,
it's about the tone and the intent, nigga.
equal
Don't
opportunity.
disrespect me.
Okay, equal opportunity. I got you.
Like,
I
I mean,
feel
I could
you.
be like, hey, you apple. That shit sound mad derogatory, right? Like,
Yeah, my grandma was known to make things like fruits. You know what I mean? To be real offensive, yo. She saw this lady in purple. She was like, "You blueberry bitch." I said, "Damn." I was like, "Why you had to say it like that?" God darn. Yeah, but
Facts, devil shooter. People worry about graphics when they can't when they're watching a fucking goddamn thing on their
they don't
fucking
even know what
little ass
they don't
smartphone and
even
shit.
know what they're looking for. But you
Bro, half
stay
the
running
people
your
watching the
mouth.
show on their goddamn phones. Like, how are you gonna get a good fucking in-depth fucking analysis watching your phone, watching the goddamn show and shit?
Digital Foundry. I just couldn't help but look. It was very underwhelming because it looked so. I get that the art style
Niggas
was
be like, we got the cover art, and it doesn't look next gen. Like, like yo,
yo. They were
niggas is
saying that they were
silly.
saying
No, nigga.
Digital Foundry was saying that uh Gran Turismo didn't look good because it wasn't colorful. Nigga, shut up. It's not Forza Horizon. You know
Wasn't
what I'm saying?
colorful. What do
It
you
Ain't
wasn't.
mean?
nobody talking about no damn graphics on a TCL, my nigga, and high sense ass niggas. Y'all niggas better sit y'all ass down. If you ain't got the best tech to view this shit, I don't want you grading nothing, nigga.
Don't
You
grade
better have
nothing.
the top
Shut
line this year
yo
TV, this
ass
year
up.
monitor, nigga. 1440p monitor, $3,000,
It's
nigga.
like when I'm
That
looking at YouTube, if the video goes to 8K, I can display 8K like on my chip. Like my TV is not gonna recognize it, but my graphics card recognizes 8K. Like that's how I know most of these niggas is watching this shit on the goddamn phones and shit, bro.
Yeah, he was on some bullshit. But you know what? Now that we on it, right? Because Sony knows what they're doing. They clearly know what they're doing. The thing is, there was a lot of fanboys that play Twitter all day. They play Twitter, and I'm talking about a lot of fucking ponies too, stallions, Pegasus, whatever the fuck you call yourselves. I'm talking about you too. I'm talking about you. You guys wanted Sony to have bomb show after bomb show so you could run on Twitter and just talk shit on Twitter. And you barely fucking play games. I'm gonna need us to start running these fucking people's trophies. Run their trophies and see what the fuck they're doing. But I feel like, as you said last week, I believe it was, that fucking Sony seems to be like psychologists. They didn't hire no marketing fucking guru. They hired a fucking shrink because they know how to push all y'all niggas buttons. You know why they didn't show anything big? And this is obviously on the next topic. Sony being a psychologist. You know why they didn't show shit? They don't have to. Where's the competition? You know, you look at Nintendo, what they do. Guess what? They got Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, and what else? What else? Not really nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got Xbox. What the fuck are they showing? Halo that looks like fucking 360 era. You know what I'm saying? And what else? Forza looks very similar to the last Forza that came out. They don't have to show shit. But you know what they have to do is to keep you in the now. They have to keep you in the now. So you don't be thinking about the future and you can budget accordingly to the now. That's why they showing you OP fucking Deathloop. They want you to be like, oh fuck it, they don't got nothing really coming out. Might as well pick up fucking Deathloop because that's the next fucking game that's out there. I don't know if I should save my money or whatever the case is because I don't know what the fuck's coming out. You got Horizon, where they want to show you God of War so you can shut the fuck up. It's one little thing, and then you have fucking Deathloop. Shut the fuck up. Jemiah, what do you got to say about that, yo? With Sony really playing these motherfuckers, they playing hardcore chess, whatever the fuck they're doing. What you got to say about them?
I don't know if Sony's like on some we don't have to show anything because they showed a lot of shit. Let's be honest, you know what I mean? Like in these I think that people are like on
Indeed.
some way hyper like I don't know what I think people want I think this is driven from people's need to be better than Xbox to the point where it's undeniable, you know what I mean? Like people really want Sony to come out here and show you like fucking like I said, Silent Hill remake or fucking Mass or like what's that shit called? Metal Gear Solid or some Killzone remake that they're not gonna play. Like people want
Yo,
just bragging
facts.
rights, bro. And I think Sony's like the psychiatrist, but they're in a way they're just giving you what you want. You know what I mean? I mean what you need, not what you want, right? So you like, man, I can't stop eating toilet paper because you got some crazy eyes, whatever addiction or whatever. You know what I mean? And Sony's like, yo, okay, we're gonna give you four ply, nigga. You know what I mean? Choke on that shit. You know what I
What's up with these?
mean?
What is this? What are we doing?
I'm just saying, like, Sony's giving niggas what they want, but for some reason they can't swallow it. You know what I mean? GT7 looks amazing. Spider-Man 2, that trailer, that thing by itself is better than anything I've seen. Even better than Horizon. That Spider-Man trailer was fucking crazy, bro. Like you got Spider-Man, you got God of War, you got fucking we know Horizon's coming out. You know what I mean? You got all these games that are coming out and people are acting like Sony's out here giving them fucking grounded and shit. Like I don't understand it, and it's mostly Sony fanboys at that. You know what I mean? Which is weird. Like they want too many bragging rights. They don't want to like Project Eve. We forgot about that. You know what I mean? Like people want bragging rights just to brag, not to actually enjoy the games, and that's the problem with the fanboys right now.
Killer Tay,
Preach.
what do you got to say about this on how Sony is conducting this shit?
They're doing really exceptionally well. If
Because a lot of
I'm
people
not
think that
mistaken.
Sony is not. A lot of people think that Sony is not doing what they supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? They really are under the impression that Sony is messing up because they're not showing fucking hit after hit five
No, no,
years into the future.
yeah, they far from messing up. I mean, I don't know what these motherfuckers want. I mean, games take time to fucking come out. I mean, this ain't nothing new from when Sony put out their fucking games. I mean, the first 2 years is always fucking slow. So, I mean, motherfuckers just need to stop fucking crying, bitching
If
and
you
complaining. And
But
wait.
but look though, Tato, like when first it was like when Sony announced that they're gonna move away from indies and start putting out triple A bangers every 4 year. That's what they're trying to do. People were like, oh, they abandoned indies, right? Oh, Sony left indies. Sony left Japan. Sony comes back, starts showing you a bunch of indies in state of play. Starts showing you a bunch of Japanese games. Oh, where are the bangers at? Where are the bangers at? Where are they start showing you bangers? Where are the indies at? Where are the if I was Sony, I would be like, yo, I don't give a fuck anymore, nigga. You know what I mean? Buy it or don't buy it, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Every 5 minutes, they're flip flopping on what they want. Where's the multiplayer games at? Sony drops Predator, that Destruction All Stars, Arcade again, and they try to get some. I don't like those games. Those games are trash. What a triple A bangers at? Like, no matter what people ask for, they end up going and wanting something else. You know what I mean? Like, just enjoy the goddamn games, bro.
Yeah.
It's a shame that we gotta. It really is a shame that shit has to be this way. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Like that's one of the things I just don't understand.
You know
You
what it is, dog.
yeah.
It's
Go on,
heavyweight.
man. Go on. Go on.
Heavyweights the crown. These niggas is underneath the microscope because they at the top, bruh. And I hate to sound like a fanboy, but it is what it is, dog. Like them niggas is they the best, and everybody gonna always like, oh my god, they want to see the niggas fall in the first place because it's like watching fucking Mayweather, bruh. Like niggas is tired of watching Mayweather win, dog. You know what I'm saying? This nigga retired still winning. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas hate that shit. So it is what niggas want to see the nigga on the top fall at the end of the day, bro. And that's all it is. And they always gonna be underneath. It comes with the territory, dog. So just let them do it. They're gonna keep doing it, dog. It's not gonna stop. It don't matter unless Sony fails, which I hope never that shit don't happen. Because if they fuck up, shit, who gonna take their place? But
Microsoft.
that's the only way. Shit, I hope they do a good as job as fucking Sony's doing. But I don't really see that shit happening. Like them niggas, they're not creative like that, bro. When it comes to creativity, but we'll see.
it was very yeah. Killer Tay, what you gotta say about this shit?
I already spoke on it. Just fucking wait for the fucking game. Why are these motherfuckers
Mhm.
overhyping themselves? For one, they overhyping themselves, thinking they was going to see all fucking AAA bangers during this show. No, motherfucker. I mean, chill the fuck out.
Which is pretty crazy. Like some of the things that I don't. I don't know what they expect. I don't know. It's so outrageous as to what they believe that Sony should do. Like it's really like, what the fuck do you expect? Like I don't understand like this
And
elusive.
then when you fucking ask them, they could show some games. Well, motherfucker, that's what they did. I
Hey,
mean, what the
I
fuck? What else
guarantee
do you
you,
fucking want?
once they show you that God of War state of play, grown men are gonna be impregnated by how much cum they're gonna be sucking off of fucking
Oh,
Sony. I
Jesus!
just
Oh my God! Pause, nigga.
Nah,
Pause.
nigga, because I can't stand these dudes, bro. You know what I mean? Like I cannot stand these dudes to no degree, bro. That shit is so like disturbing the way people flip flop and do shit over the narrative. Like the whole like say like if people be like, yo, Sony needs to do better, then even the fanboys would be like, yeah, Sony gotta do better. Like they're always trying to appease each other in this console war shit when they're not even worried about the games anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like if Halo doesn't look the way you think Halo should look, I mean, cool. But if people are enjoying the game, then let them enjoy the goddamn game, bro. Like, I get it. Halo doesn't look better than whatever God of War Horizon. Cool. Are people still enjoying the game? Yes. Then okay. Like, you can still enjoy your shit without fucking like always talking about Xbox 24/7. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
dog.
I feel like you.
Nah.
I
Like,
feel like you have somebody in mind when you're
no,
talking like that.
cause like, but thing is like, Sony is out here giving niggas the fucking like. Imagine going to like PF Chang's, nigga. They're like everything free, just go to town, nigga. And you like, but that nigga got a Big Mac over there. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, why are you worried about what the like? I don't understand this mindset. They just showed
Hold
you
up,
like five
hold up,
bangers: Wolverine,
hold
fucking
up,
GT7,
hold up,
fucking
hold up, hold up,
Spider-Man 2,
hold
all
up,
this shit.
hold up. What they got over there? What they got over there? We had PS Change. What they got?
You know what I mean? I'm over here eating Mongolian beef and shit, and this nigga's over here talking about fucking damn Whoppers and shit. Like, bro, we get it, man. Like, Xbox is trash. We get it. Like, I've been trying to like when they showed me Qatar remake, nigga. I was already sold, nigga. Like, if you want my opinion, the show was a 20 out of 10, nigga. Like, I'm so happy that Sony actually is supporting and putting the money in to make this Knights of the Old Republic a remake. You know what I mean?
You know, what?
Like,
I don't even think that's going to be exclusive forever. I do think that's
no,
time.
it's already time and it's already coming to PC. I mean, but
Yeah.
people were using it as console war fodder. Like, oh, this is exclusive to PS5. You know what I mean? Stop it, bro. Like, are you
Yeah.
happy for the game, or were you happy for the game because you thought it was going to be exclusive to PS5? That's
Because I
my
thought it was
problem
going
with
to be
these
exclusive
gamers
to
now.
PS5. What are you talking? What you talking?
Exactly,
There's
but these
actually
dudes,
there's
oh,
people.
Uncharted with the PC, trash for 3 out of 10. Like really, bro? You already knew Uncharted was going to PC when he showed you them slides like fucking 6 months ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, bro. Like this shit is ridiculous. Like I don't even like I can't even mess with Twitter or these fucking these podcasts anymore because people are just out here being straight up stupid. Like, are you playing Tales of Arise? You know what
Oh
I mean? Are
yeah,
you
I'm playing the fuck out of that shit.
is niggas enjoying any new games right now, or niggas talking about fucking
You know,
goddamn
uh,
Redfall fucking screenshots and shit all goddamn day on Twitter?
That's why I troll so much in the fucking roundtable Discord, because these motherfuckers always talk about fucking like the people in the chat, right? They always talking about the heavy hitters, right? None
mhm.
of them are playing fucking games until the heavy hitters come out. So I'm like, okay, motherfucker, you a fucking gamer. I'm gonna just destroy all your fucking logic on purpose, nigga, just to make you feel stupid and disappear from the fucking Discord chat.
You said just to make you feel stupid, nigga.
Yes, yes, nigga. I'm tired of the motherfuckers, and that's the only reason why I troll the way I do.
Discord pony killer.
Yes,
He be
that's right.
smacking niggas, dog.
Hey,
Like,
you see my goddamn Twitter name?
like right now, you got niggas right on Twitter right now showing that Redfall chick next to Ellie. Like, why? Like, it's not gonna look like that when it comes out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I mean, she looked more like the Redfall chick looked more like the chick from the fucking Masquerade fucking game. And why don't they put him up against that motherfucker? Put her up against
And like
that fucking character.
Bloodlines 2, I can't wait for Bloodlines 2 to drop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I
but I
you know, I didn't even play the first one, but I want that motherfucker just
but
because
I
I seen the
also,
gameplay.
yeah, because like I played the tabletop, the tabletop RPG aspect of it. But
Mm-hmm.
like I'm in it for the RPG aspects and all this shit like that. People are just looking at games based off fucking graphics and dismissing them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that shit doesn't look like fucking next gen. I'm not playing that shit. Like Ghostwire
Yeah,
Tokyo, it doesn't look too crazy. I forgot they even showed that shit, but they showed Ghostwire Tokyo. But I think that some people will enjoy that game. You know what I mean? Even though it doesn't look like God of War or Spider Man.
There is some.
and
Let's
Niggas
say
had
that's most of the time. Most of the time, that's exactly what I be telling these motherfuckers. That the graphics are just the icing on the fucking cake.
yeah.
The icing, if the cake is fucking nasty, that icing don't mean shit.
Bro,
See,
niggas
like games made it.
expectations
The
versus
problem with
reality
PC
is
is
all fucked up.
you have a lot of devs working in Unreal, and the games look really good on PC, but they're fucking this shit like bright memory type shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you can easily make the game look graphically amazing on PC. Doesn't mean the game's gonna be good. Sorry to cut you off, Black.
yeah.
You good? You good?
Fucking take Death Stranding for instance.
You low as hell though, Black.
It look amazing,
I
but it's
asked Josh
fucking
if my
shit.
shit was straight, nigga. Nah,
I didn't
niggas
do it.
expectations versus reality is fucked up. Like I was disappointed during the show, but after the show, I'm like, I was kind of being a little
Malignant.
I was being a little fucking fanboy at the end of the day. I was like, yo, these niggas, the pacing for the show could have been a little better because they had all that shit in the middle that everybody was like, eh. But that's because you wasn't looking for that. That's your expectations. That's your problem. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? At the end of the day, I liked what they showed in the beginning. I was like, Kotar, oh shit, I always wanted to play that game. When they showed that
Nigga.
shit was fire, nigga. Project Eve. That shit looks straight. Nigga, I can't wait to play that shit, bro. Then they show all the shit in between. I'm like, come on, what's up with all this third party shit? And then we was talking shit on the internet before the show. If they show Deathloop again, I'm finna go break something. You know what I'm saying? They showed Deathloop, so niggas was being little fanboys. But you gotta understand, it's a business at the end of the day. They have to show third party, dog.
Bro,
I like
Deathloop comes out next on the 14th.
It would have been better if they showed all that shit at the beginning. I think it would have been a little bit better.
I just got fucking Tales of Arise fucking Sonic fucking Colors. Now I gotta next week I'm finna get that shit. I'm fucking booked.
Me and Jemiah was like, yo, we gotta slow the fuck down, yo.
And motherfucking Diablo 2 remaster fucking coming out next week too. I'm booked.
It's too much. Like
still
literally,
still playing Hades. Like
everybody's like, yo, you should play. You should buy Fist. You should buy this. I'm like, bro, I gotta finish fucking Ghost.
I gotta beat Ghost. I just got Tales. It's still in the packaging, nigga.
I'm thinking about
blood
picking
drops on the 30th, nigga. Like, it's too many fucking games.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Like, but you know, getting back to the topic, you know, like what they're doing is they are drip feeding the games. And you know what the funny thing is, and I want to hear you guys' take on this. You got to understand, we are not even a year into PS in this generation. Do you guys know what happened from PS1, 2, 3, 4? What was available within the first year? It wasn't this much.
Nah, it wasn't.
Not at all. You can say cross-gen all day and all night, but your ass is consuming that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the funny thing is,
it was the same on Xbox too.
And the funny thing is, like, I don't normally buy AA games or indie games, yo, but my ass is getting fucking what do you call it? Kena.
That shit come out this month too, nigga.
Yeah, it does.
Nigga, I'm spent.
I'm like, damn, I may have to, but you know what? There's so many different.
Oh, your boy TGK talking about we capping. Are we, yo, come in here. Come in this motherfucker.
Get in here, dog, for real, dog.
How about, nigga, this month alone, I got fucking Aliens 5 Team Elite.
I beat that. That shit's fire.
I got fucking Tales of Arise. I got fucking Sonic Colors. I'm finna get fucking Deathloop.
Kana.
Fucking Kana. What Kana?
It's Kana.
Getting that. What else? Diablo Resurrection coming out.
All right. Next month, I'm also getting fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. I got Back for Blood out there.
On sale.
It really is. It really is something for fucking everybody, though. That's the funny thing is, it's something for everybody.
Yeah. My problem is they had articles saying that the show wasn't diverse, but then niggas is crying about these indie games in between. Though, like, it's not diversity. Isn't that what you wanted?
Well, that's my thing too. That's my thing too. Me personally, I would have never picked up no fucking indie game, but it's so good, you know.
This nigga stupid.
Like, I guarantee you, if they do like a PSX or a Paris Games Week, they're gonna show you factions. Like, Sony but this is my problem, right? Also, right? People say these keep showing the same games over and over. So why would they show you all the games at one time then? You know what I mean? Because they showed you some faction shit. It's some other shit. You can be like, man, I seen factions at fucking the showcase last year. Why are they showing it again? Like, yeah, like
I know next year, I am not gonna be burdened with all these fucking games.
Marco.
I'm writing fucking names of games down, and I will get them as I fucking complete the shit that I have now. Cause nigga, I done spent.
I'm not buying no more. It's not like I don't have the money. I'm not buying no more until I start finishing these fucking games, yo.
Yeah, some games just jump to the top. Like Horizon, no matter what comes out in January or whatever, when Horizon come out, I'm dropping everything, nigga.
Nigga, January, motherfucking Elden Ring in January, nigga.
Going.
I'm not a Souls nigga, so
Oh my God, Elden Ring,
I gotta take
December,
a look
December,
at, and then that's another thing too. So,
nigga, December. We
but
got fucking. I got Halo and motherfucking Dying Light too, nigga.
Yeah,
What?
Dying Light 2
oh
God
looks good.
damn.
I forgot about
no,
Dying
I
Light.
fucking got about Dying
That
Light
shit looks good
fucking
as
So many
hell,
two.
yeah.
games you forget about what's coming out, bro. It's just ridiculous.
Nigga,
And then people when they
November,
sit there and talk about
November.
what? Yeah, wait, Jemiah, what was that one
Oh
game?
my God.
For one
That
game.
everybody was making fun of for the Xbox.
Redfall?
People talking about Redfall. Nigga, pick up a fucking game and play it. Stop it. Stop.
Yo.
Nigga, October and November we got fucking Call of Duty and Battlefield, nigga. What more can you fucking ask
Bro,
for?
dudes on Twitter debating if Vikings were black or not. Like, well, are you playing games or not, bro? Like, go play a
Nigga,
like like
game.
like like
gamer lives matters, nigga.
for instance, right? For instance, okay. So I'll say this because that's all strategic. Sony has to do it a certain way. If you don't know what they're doing, they have to not only release their game, but their game can't cannibalize a third party game. Nintendo is notoriously horrible at doing that. You know what I'm
Sony,
saying?
yeah, Sony always says they always got to think about their partners when they're doing shit because why make a game that your partner's making? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
So
just gonna cannibalize that fucking that genre.
they gotta make sure that they space everything out just nicely. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a long it's a long haul. You gotta really prepare, and this is why Sony is always in the news. They're always in the news because they know how to drip feed people and they know how to make people interested
Bro,
in their product.
what was trending all weekend so far? Wolverine, Spider Man, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like because unlike us, fucking like I guess like we're too inundated with this gaming shit, so we're always been like, you know, like people are always like spiteful or they're like they feel like they've been jaded or some shit. But the general public, when they saw that Spider Man shit, they went crazy. You know what I mean? I even seen people who review movies reviewing the Spider Man trailer. You know what I mean? Like I think Grace Randolph and shit. Like big
It,
people
it
see
was
this Spider-Man shit, and that shit makes them go nuts. We see the Spider-Man shit, niggas is like, eh. You know what I
right,
mean?
yo.
Like,
What
this is like,
happened? Like what
Nigga,
Nigga
happened
shit's in
to
the
us?
highs.
it's
when
a
when I
CGI trailer.
when I
It's
yo
a CGI trailer, bro.
after seeing that Spider-Man trailer and then going, trying to get more information on it and found out that fucking Candyman is motherfucking playing the voice, the original Candyman is playing the
Yeah,
voice of fucking Venom, nigga, it's over.
yeah.
That's a definite cop.
Bro, just when I started hearing Craven, I was like, oh
Yo,
shit,
people,
niggas
yo,
bringing
the
up
Yeah.
fun,
Craven.
the funny thing is, because you already know, because Craven is all about that smoke. It's all about that
Yeah,
blood.
he a
He's like the
damn
Punisher.
beast.
That motherfucker is going to track you. You will get got by him. There is no
Oh yeah.
miss. He don't
I can
miss.
just imagine running from fucking Craven throughout the whole city and shit. Nigga, he's just chasing you around and shit. Like
Yeah.
you doing some random shit, right? You taking pictures of a building. All of a sudden, nigga Craven come out of nowhere with a spear, nigga. Like,
He ain't dumb.
That'd be so
He's not
fire, dog.
he's not dumb. Craven is not dumb, and he's broke. This dude, you can't escape this bitch. That's a dangerous and you know Miles Morales. He gonna need to team up with Miles Morales. He gonna need it.
but
Yeah,
like,
nigga,
I
fight you
wonder
down, bro.
if Venom becomes the biggest threat, where Venom's like everybody got to go got the Venom, like even Craven. You know what I mean? Because
That's how it
that
normally is
Venom
because
look like
Craven hunts beasts. So here's the
yeah.
thing. My issue is I can't put it together because I do love to see Peter Parker consumed by the symbiote. I do. I need to see the
He's gonna get the suit,
jackassery.
nigga.
I need to see the jackassery.
You know, at least in DLC, at least you know he's probably gonna drop like 3 DLCs for this shit.
you know they are.
Like,
I need to see the jackassery of because even in the comics, and for me, I was introduced with Spider-Man from the animated series back in the 90s. Let me read this real quick. Marco says a lot of people need to stop bad mouthing the other side. Go outside, get some sun, touch some. Oh, this nigga. I'm a
yo,
PlayStation gamer. But if people enjoy Xbox, PC, or Nintendo, whatever, fair play. And that's the whole thing. I try not to go crazy on what other people is doing unless it starts to encroach on what I like. You know what I'm saying? But going back to um what's going on with Sony, Sony is slick. They got a Venom movie coming out, as we all
mhm.
know. You know what I'm saying? So by the time Venom comes out, you're gonna be already on the high of Venom and then get this one.
But
and then have
also,
and
Josh,
then Craven is a
they,
Craven as a movie too.
yep, they're gonna make a Craven movie too. So by the
Who's
time
in
it
there? Who
probably
else is in there? Who's Pink?
Jeremy.
who?
Jeremy here. Jeremy Nelson.
You know what up? What up? What up? What up?
Wait.
All right, I'm back.
There's you. Oh, you changed the Marvel.
I thought I
Oh,
saw Jeremy. My
Oh
bad.
no. I was talking about you. So
Black. You changed your shit to Marvel, yeah.
yeah, I was like, who the fuck is that? The fuck is that?
Bitches.
But
and then and
yeah,
then getting the announcement of fucking the Wolverine game, nigga. It's nigga,
bro, and you
Wolverine
already
is one of
know,
my favorite.
yo.
He's one of my favorite fucking Marvel characters.
You already know.
He
You
is.
already know because the MCU is they're still thinking of a way to introduce. That's why I say they seem to be psych
Yeah.
managers or whatever because they know all this shit. All this shit is planned. The MCU universe has yet to introduce X-Men. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh yeah.
people are saying, it's funny on Digital Foundry. He was like, "Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of the MCU movies and comic book Superman. Shut your dumb ass up, you
Hey,
piglet looking
Right?
ass. Shut up,
Who said
that
that?
motherfucker retarded.
fucking
Probably
John.
John.
How can
Yeah.
you be into gaming and this whole geek culture and be sick of superheroes? Like what?
That's like saying
Yeah, you
I'm
fucking
tired of
stupid.
playing
Same
video
niggas who
games.
saying they don't like Wolverine. Oh, I don't care about
The nigga
Wolverine.
don't
Bro,
I
even
don't care
play
about
video games
KOTOR. Like
regardless.
how,
But
bro.
they
nigga?
saying I
How are
don't.
you a gamer, dog?
He says I have a problem with Marvel taking over everything. It's like they took over Insomniac, and all they're going to do is be a
Over
Marvel
Insomniac.
They
studio.
just dropped Ratchet and Clank. Did we
Bro, like
forget
What is
I'm
he
about that?
trying
talking
to
about,
tell
bro?
people what, like this is what Digital Foundry do. They drop these little seeds in people's minds, and they
Fuck out
fucking
of here,
people
man.
run with this shit. It, they just dropped Ratchet. What are you talking about? And they keep
Yeah.
seeding. They keep seeding fucking what do you call it? Resistance.
My thing is, how can you be tired of something when we haven't
God.
had it since the fucking Sega and fucking Super Nintendo fucking era?
You
Exactly,
talking
dog.
about? We talking about X-Men? We had X-Men on PS2.
Yeah,
Oh
PS2.
yeah, the Wolverine. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
PS2 and
Wolverine
shit.
games. Yeah, okay, all
Hmm.
right.
But that's
But
Okay,
like,
fine.
cool.
But that's fine.
Okay,
X-Men Legends
We
and
shit,
haven't
shit.
fucking,
seen them
Yeah.
again. We haven't
fucking,
seen them
yeah.
again.
Look how long ago that been.
And then he says this. That's what I'm saying. You tired of it. But you act like Sony is a Marvel fucking company, bitch. What's Horizon and God of War? What are those?
What is Forspoken?
What is
What is that?
Forspoken? What is Final Fantasy? What are those? What are you talking about? Then he's like, oh, I'm so tired of open world games.
and and
Wolverine is not going to be an
and
open world game. Just to let you guys know,
it,
it's not going to be.
oh, it could be. It could be.
But it won't be.
I think it'll
It
be
could be.
hub at most.
It'll probably be
No,
like,
I think
nah,
we're
it
gonna
can't do
get
that
like
hub shit no more.
we're gonna get
Look what they did with
no, we're gonna
that
get the
bullshit ass
Last of
fucking
Us. We're
Avengers
gonna get
game.
the Last of Us fucking treatment in terms of like a linear, maybe in
I can get
a
a semi.
wide linear.
I think no, I think we'll get more like the fucking God of War fucking treatment than semi open
I
world.
would love
Right.
that, dog.
Doesn't Insomniac make games like that though?
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
Resistance
yeah, they
was
do.
Resistance. They always made open world games. Spyro was
Yeah, they're
open
big on
world.
open world. Yeah,
Spyro was open world, but they did like Resistance, Fallen Man. That was linear. Ratchet and Clank was still open.
it's pronounced Lanier, nigga.
Who?
No, that's the old BG reference. It's like Lanier.
Lanier.
That nigga said no about that.
No, I ain't hear about that. But yeah, like people was complaining about open world games and shit like that. I'm like, you bet you're not. There's so many games that's coming out and so strategically placed. The reason why we keep buying these games is because Sony keeps strategically placing them. You know what I mean? They wait till you get a little bit kind of you played it enough, and then you're like, let me just release another one, and then you're like, I'll probably buy that, and you end up buying the shit. They ain't fooling me again. I ain't. This is too much. It's guys, stop, nigga. But speaking of fanboys, right? What we were talking about before, we're gonna go on to our last topic, which is the console war
No,
section.
real quick though. I was gonna say
Nigga.
niggas was saying that if Wolverine isn't M rated, it's an L. I was like, yo, you niggas already coming out with bullshit already, bro. Like, This
They
is the
want
shit I'm
they
talking about.
what they're trying to do is they're trying to speak it into existence because they already know what's imminent. They know
Gamers, I mean, these dudes, so-called
they
gamers, you can't just enjoy something for what it is.
That Wolverine getting cop either way, bruh. I'll save my judgment for after the game comes out. But we already seen the trailer. They got blood all over the fucking bar table area or bar area, bro. Like that's just gonna be crazy. He has blood in his knuckles.
Yeah.
That game's gonna be crazy, nigga. I can't wait, bruh. Like niggas is
Yo,
going crazy
this
out here
is
for that
the
shit.
Wolverine's my favorite character, like superhero all time, bro.
Wow. That
Like
shit gotta be too hype for you,
when that
nigga.
nigga Logan pop claws, nigga, is a yo. This is why I hate. Real off topic. This is why I hated the fucking stupid ass. What's his name? Hugh Jackman Wolverine, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, no, everybody knows when Logan pulls that mask down. That's when that nigga become Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows that when he crouches out, pulls that mask out, and the claws pop. It's a wrap for niggas. Ain't no mercy. Ain't no nothing. You feel me? This whole pretty boy Logan shit, I don't like that shit at all, bro. Like they better do this nigga right.
No, they had to tame
I
his
mean,
ass.
Old Man Logan was a good representation of fucking Old Man Logan.
No, it was good, but
It wasn't
that's
bad,
like
but,
the best movie.
but really, honestly, there was only a couple of things that tamed him, and that was his was it Lady Deathstrike, I believe. What was her name again?
Yeah, Lady
X-Men
Deathstrike.
2, that shit. Oof. That shit was fire too.
Yuriko.
That whole
Her
Yuriko.
real name was
That
Yuriko.
whole the fight.
Yuriko.
Speaking of which, let me just geek out for just a second about X-Men 2.
Oh yeah.
That fucking beginning, it's hard to make a good beginning, but that Nightcrawler shit
Yeah.
was up there with the Matrix and all sorts of shit, yo. I was like, what
that Nightcrawler's entrance in fucking X-Men 2 was fucking
X-Men 2.
beast. That was beast. That was
and
beast.
then they put the cherry on
Nightcrawler's
top,
fire.
right? And then they put the cherry on top and had Wolverine fight Lady Deathstrike.
Mhm.
And it was kind of sad too, yo, because she wasn't quite like an enemy, yo. But you remember she hit his ass in the back, like she was like, I was like, oh shit, she was fucking this shit up.
You know what's fucked up though? Cause like in Wolverine 2, was it 2? Yeah, 2, where he fought Silver Surfer. I mean, not Silver Surfer, but Silver
like,
Samurai,
ooh.
right?
Yeah, I think it's
Where he fought Silver Samurai, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had a chick in there named Yuriko too.
They fucked it up, and she was nice, right? She was like,
yeah.
I was like, Fox fucked that whole shit up.
Like, they fucked that up.
They deviated so far. I don't know what universe that they copied that from, but they fucked that whole shit up because everybody was waiting.
Like,
to be honest with you,
because she had the same haircut as fucking Lady Deathstrike.
Wait, hold on, wait. Would you say Black?
Nah, I was like, they fucked up Silver Samurai, dog. So, I mean,
thought you said you had to go.
Some things about it was good, like the action was good, but like story based, like dog, you can't deviate too far. I understand you got to make some. It can't be exactly the same as the comic book, but dog, you can't be going off into what the fuck territory, dog.
Why not?
Writing them
Yeah,
shit,
but we got to hand that off to Fox.
Yeah, but come on, well, Silver Samurai's an old man, bro. Like we didn't even get to see a good Silver Samurai fight, dog. Like, come on, man, that's just trash.
Yo, Gambit is my favorite
characters in the shit that they not, bro. Like have the characters take some, do some shit where you have to change the storyline, change people's origin. But Silver Samurai being an old man, dog.
The brush stroke was too fucking wide with that shit, yo. They took too many liberties and made it into something different. But I will say this, Marco, my favorite X-Men is Xavier. Second one is Gambit. That's my
Gambit
shit.
One of my favorites too.
I'm gonna need them to make a Gambit game or something. I'm gonna need them to do something.
I want the widowed fucking dirty no bath taking ass fucking Cyclops, nigga. I want a game like that, nigga.
What? Huh?
Nah,
I need to
Cyclops.
Fuck, yo, Gene is dead. I need that version of Cyclops where Gene is dead and he got the red and black suit.
Cyclops
nigga, don't
is a
sleep on my
low-key
nigga.
beast, nigga. Like,
don't sleep on Scott Summers, nigga.
Ain't nothing but motherfucking.
Nah, nigga, you talking about 90s Cyclops, nigga. We talking about 2000 Cyclops, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Ain't nothing but Captain America with glasses.
No, dog. That nigga's Magneto.
America. Oh, you
before he dies, he's like Magneto, bro. That nigga's a revolutionary.
He's a strategist like Captain America. They're definitely like on like But Captain America is like one of the greatest strategists of all times. But
Yeah, but
Cyclops
like,
is on that level.
I know
But
the latest Cyclops is like a revolutionary. That nigga's like he's a fucking outlaw type
bro,
shit,
that
right?
nigga Cyclops uses his full power, nigga. That nigga that melt the fucking planet in half, nigga. Like that
Yeah,
nigga's a
Blow a hole
fucking
through
all
some
you gotta
shit.
vicious.
do is chop that nigga head off. That deal.
Yeah, you gotta get close
That's
first.
I hope you get.
nigga.
I hope
That's
you get.
most people. What are you talking
You
about?
gotta get
Chop
close
that
first,
nigga head
nigga.
off. Chop that nigga head off. He's done.
Yo,
That's true.
Cyclops is a
Nigga
monster
ass.
though.
Yo,
But
but I'm gonna
yo,
tell you.
Ass.
But I'm
it's
gonna tell
funny
you
though
right
because
now.
Storm beat his ass though and became the X-Men's leader.
Yeah, I remember
Storm's
that shit.
Storm is the baddest bitch, bruh. I
That
want a
nigga got
Storm game.
cheated
Trying to
on.
go
Fucking
against a bitch
bullshit.
that control the weather, bro. She's on
Look,
Omega level with me,
that
dog. Like,
nigga,
come on, my nigga.
Cyclops a simp. That nigga thought Jean died, right? Had a new family and shit. Got a kid, right?
Mhm.
And then the
As he should.
nigga find out that Jean was fucking still
Left
alive,
that bitch.
right? Oh, fuck this bitch that I
He
went
left
right now.
that
I'm finna
bitch.
go
He a
back.
pimp.
I'm finna go
That's not
back
a
to
simp. That's a pimp.
simping. That
That's
nigga
a
Yo,
a
pimp.
simp.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
That
honestly
nigga
though,
a simp.
He went around knocking
honestly,
bitches up.
honestly, the depiction of Cyclops in that movie was on point. I feel
Yeah.
like I felt that he.
Simping.
Nah.
No, I mean
Nah,
Like
like
fuck
I
the movies.
mean
They killed my dog in the second
Cyclops,
movie. I mean, third movie.
Cyclops when it comes to
Who?
Trash.
combat, that nigga's a beast though. Like they gotta give a nigga some respect though, because like Cyclops will body a nigga like
The
hard
nigga
body.
fucking
I
So.
give
fucked
him.
up
No, but he
Cyclops,
he
dog. Like,
he did
niggas
the
was
same.
like
Wait,
respect
wait.
him, dog.
I do give Cyclops respect in video games, like the fighting games when he's in it.
He
Yeah.
did say this. He
You
did
get
say
Cyclops,
this.
you a fucking beast with the motherfucking gene strikes and optic blast, right?
Those right.
Facts.
Other
That's
than
a
that,
bitch ass nigga.
He did
other
say
than that,
this. He did say this because Wolverine tried to get in this shit, yo. He was like, "Yo, don't play with me, yo." I don't. I
But
don't
and
think. I
listen,
don't think
he
you
did.
get it. I don't think you
He
get
got
it.
into that.
He was like, "All
Got
right."
that nigga tapped that shit a couple of times.
but Wolverine was always supposed to be like a short, ugly nigga. He's still back Jean Grey. That's how fucking
Yeah,
raw my
yeah.
nigga is. That's why
You
the
know,
pretty boy Logan shit don't make no sense, bro.
And the nigga simp.
facts.
He was a cuckold. That nigga was a cuckold.
No. Oh yeah, he did know.
Cyclops.
Cyclops did know. She was getting. He was like, "All right, just make sure she cleaned up afterwards." Yo, here's a towel. Like the fuck.
Yeah, wash it out.
Wash it out. Here's a douche. Here's a douche. Here you go. Wash that shit out. Clean that out. Douche.
Like
Douche.
I would love to see Spyro fucking in the Wolverine game too.
Who?
Yeah.
Spyro. If they go
Oh,
by his
Pyro. I
lore,
think he said Spyro. I was like,
Pyro.
hmm?
Oh, you
yeah,
said
Spyro.
pyro.
Nigga.
That's what he said.
No, Spyro, not Pyro.
Oh,
Spyro.
Spyro.
The chick with the
Okay.
six, the chick with the
Oh,
six
fuck.
arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
know
was
you
I
talking
thinking?
about
You know
that.
what? Because you were talking about X-Men. I was
Yeah,
thinking
shit'd be
about the
dope.
fucking dragon. I was like, wait.
You talking about Mojo's bitch, right? Mojo's
Yeah.
little henchman and shit. Yeah, she
I
fire.
forgot all about that. That shit is bad obscure, yo.
Oh man, they put Mojo in it, bro. I just love that this game is a thing, bro, because we could get so many X-Men games after this, bro. If it's
Like
successful.
I like the new powers of X. If they do it that
Mhm.
way, the new powers of X when Magneto comes back with the all white suit, nigga. Woo!
Oh yeah,
Yo,
yes sir.
that, and that was Xavier could walk and shit. Like that's the new fire X Men right there, bro.
Well,
Like
wasn't the
powers of
reason?
X.
Wasn't it, I forgot what it was? In the comics or the animated, wasn't the reason why he couldn't like walk was his powers was preventing him from doing that shit?
Nah, something happened to him. Like
Because
yeah,
no, that was because that was the House of M, what you were talking about, where when Scarlet Witch said no more mutants and motherfuckers.
No, because I
powers.
remember where he was walking because he went through a pass that suppressed his powers.
that was House of M.
or that was when he was in the Savage Land. Still, he could walk.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
they
Lance
suppressed
too.
his powers, so he was able to walk. What is it? Because his powers is crippling him? Like, what's causing it?
Yeah.
No, I thought like something
No, he
happened to him. Yeah, like I forgot what
something
happened.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
I gotta,
He
yeah, I
got
gotta,
injured as a-
That
yeah.
because that backstory got changed so many fucking
I
times.
think when he fought what's that you know Legion, what's the thing that tries to take over Legion?
I don't remember.
That the dark spirit, the shadow or something?
I don't
Blackheart?
remember.
Nah,
Or Sinister?
nah, let me see real quick. Fucking Legion. The fucking Shadow King, what's it called?
Yeah, Blackheart. The son of
Nah,
fucking.
You talking about the Shadow King, the one that be hunting down Storm?
Yeah,
That's
no,
a different-
Amul Farouk, the Shadow King.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when he first met Storm in like the marketplace, right, when she tried to steal his water or whatever, and then like he was hunting down that Shadow King nigga, that shit fucked him up, and then that's when he became crippled. Let me look it
Yeah,
up.
you're right.
Yeah, nigga, shit. A storm video game will be fire, bro.
Bruh.
You put her in her own game, bro. You ain't got to worry about other
Nah,
characters. You
it
can
gotta
focus
be
on the
when,
weather.
nah, it has to
Oof.
be when Storm fucking married fucking Black Panther.
Oh yes.
That's when she
Oh
was
god.
most beast. That's when she was most beast right there.
Right.
I'm gonna stop. So we're gonna go on to the next topic. We blew past this fucking
Yeah, we
psychologist shit.
we geeked out on fucking X-Men shit.
We
Bruh.
really did.
Topic right here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas childhoods you talking
Anyone
about here,
thinking
nigga
when
shit.
Disney Marvel
Yeah,
did it
nigga.
good Spider-Man back? Okay, so Marco says, anyone else thinking when Disney and Marvel did a deal to get Spider-Man back in the MCU with Sony, that Sony spun a hell of a deal for the Knights of the Old Republic and the Wolverine?
I said that before. I said that a long time ago. Like
Something
Sony,
happened because they
I
yeah
think
they
that
played
deal was for. I think that deal was for the movies anyway.
no, it's not
the
movies,
games.
but it's called. I'm pretty sure they made deals with the games too.
They probably did, but their movie deals and their game deals are two totally different areas though.
But all this shit is synergy, though, right? It's all this shit is about synergy. They want what they
Yeah,
want. They want the movie. They want the game. They want the merchandising. They want the apparel. They want the posters. And you know what I mean? They want the fucking. They want everything to permeate this fucking superhero character, whatever, when that shit comes out. You know what I mean? At that time frame, they want everything to be like. That's why even Top Gun. I mean, Flight Sim pushed back their Top Gun expansion so it comes out when the movie comes
the
out. You know
movie
what I
comes
mean?
out. Yeah,
So like
Yeah, smart.
it's just the
Smart
synergy.
move,
You
man.
got to have that synergy in business. It's always about pushing that brand, pushing that IP. So yeah,
Sony was smart for that when they was like, oh word, yo, you think oh you ain't getting Spider-Man. That was it. Sorry.
and
Everybody was like
also
trying to push him.
I was
Come
saying
on.
I think Game Pass is a hindrance because if Xbox gets a first party exclusive game made by a first party studio, I don't think it's gonna go to Game Pass. Like, how's that work? You know what I mean? Like, how's that work with Game
Some
Pass?
games are not even going to Game Pass.
you
Like
talking about
what?
like the third party deal, fucking
Like some
exclusively?
things are not really going, like for instance the what do you call that shit again? The Skyrim shit. Some things aren't really going to Game Pass. It's interesting to
No,
see.
Skyrim is going to Game Pass, but it's like certain modes or some features that won't be in the Game Pass version.
Right.
But that's different from saying that. What's a good studio for? No, what's a good studio for Microsoft? What's their best studio?
Their best studio would be
It has to
fucking
be 343.
Coalition. Nah,
Let's just say
it would be
Not
Coalition's
Coalition.
343. Hell no.
Coalition's gonna make a
Coalition.
they're gonna make a punisher game for Xbox, right? It's gonna be
Damn.
super gory, super whatever. And then but Marvel's like, you can't put that in Game Pass. But some of the fans are gonna be like, it's Microsoft, it's exclusive to Microsoft. They're publishing it, whatever. And also their studio is making it. Why is it in Game Pass?
That's a
You know
good
what I
point.
mean? That
That's a
skews
very good point.
like the marketing it skews the money. Like it could sell. We don't know. It could sell 30 million without being in Game Pass, but as of now, Game Pass is really hindering and killing a lot of fucking people's faith in Xbox to sell games. Like every time you see the UK charts, it's like 99% PS5, 1% Xbox. It's like that shit don't look good. You know what I mean? It paints a bad narrative for these companies looking at Xbox to try to invest IPs into them companies because Insomniac with Spider-Man sold like a gazillion copies. You feel me? Like
That's the thing. They make money
Wolverine,
too.
Wolverine and Spider-Man 2 gonna sell about probably over 10 million each minimum. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like, how do you invest in Microsoft when they could barely even sell Halo 5? And now
You
everything's in Game
you
Pass.
want to know
Like it
something
doesn't make
too?
sense.
This is the whole fanboy shit, right? This is what happens. We're gonna move on. Shit, ready or not, we're gonna move on to the next damn topic. Shit, Netflix is Xbox's best studio. Oh no, he said Netflix is Xbox's best studio. Sorry, not sorry.
nigga
Um,
stupid.
Niggas messy out here.
for real messy, real and petty. So we got some Xbox, right? Because of the whole Marvel situation with X-Men and stuff like that, right?
Mm.
Xbox Studios versus PlayStation Studios. So they said 2001, 2002, or should be 2021, 2022, 2023, and beyond. Of course, they have in 2023. The only thing that's listed in 2023 is Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. But for Xbox, they got Hellblade 2, Project Mara, Avowed, Fable, State of
I'm
Decay
looking forward to
3.
Evolve though.
Well, I still gotta look into that. As Dusk Falls, Everwild, Contraband, Perfect Dark, Indiana Jones, Elder Scrolls, Outer Worlds, Grounded. Now here's the thing.
That's all for
I,
2023.
no,
I was
no.
gonna say, damn.
A lot of the things that they're saying, right, is assumptions. Now here's the thing, right? I used to think like, what's wrong with Xbox? Like, what happened? Why are you like this? Until I saw in the morning, um, what they did. What they did. You want to know what they did, guys? They
They do.
fucking blocked Marvel, supposedly.
They block
I
Marvel.
heard they unfollowed Marvel games.
Unfollowed.
Xbox unfollowed Marvel games for some reason. Talking about some. I didn't know you guys only believe in one platform or some shit like that. I was like, this can't be real.
I really did check. That's how ludicrous it was. I was like, yeah, I don't think that shit's real.
I don't think Xbox like approved that shit. There had to be some fanboy that's controlling the Xbox account, dog.
It had
He
to
got
be.
into his feelings, dog.
He
Yeah,
got into his
that shit
all
don't
the
make
way
no
feelings.
sense.
But this is per the course for Xbox because they said this in October of 20. Make love, not console wars. And then they go ahead and do shit like, wow, okay, unfollowing now. Was a big fan of how much they like gaming. Who left? Who that in there?
Oh, somebody came in.
Ken in there. But didn't know they thought you had, or they didn't know they thought you had to only play on one console. So, like you said, Jemiah, they literally unfollow Marvel. This is the type of shit that makes the Xbox act that way. So, my question to you, let's ask that guy Ken. What do you think about that shit?
Fucking salty, yo. Obviously, it's fucking ridiculous, man. I mean, I don't know. What are you gonna do at this point, man? These guys are just stupid, man. Fucking salty ass motherfuckers, yo.
They still follow Marvel Studios
Was
and
that
Marvel
was that
Entertainment, but they
yeah,
don't follow
was
Marvel
that
Gaming.
was that was that the like official fucking
It
Yeah.
was
Twitter account? Or
the fact that you have to ask that's how outrageous it is.
It was the official Xbox account, bro.
I
I
clicked
had to
on
listen
it.
to it 10 times.
I clicked on it. I was like, somebody's being stupid.
I still can't believe, man. Like, even after all of the reveals, you know, like God of War and all that stuff, right? Everybody's fucking salty about the whole Wolverine and the Marvel shit, man. I think that's so stupid. Hey, can you can you guys make that one better, please?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, when they getting the Starbucks made and shit.
I know
Make
this
that shit
dude
better,
sound like
bitch. Make it better. It's not
I
steamed
told you,
enough.
man. I told you niggas. I'm at PM Chang's and he worried about Whoppers and shit. I told you niggas, man.
how ridiculous that he said, excuse me, ma'am, could you make it better? Like what?
Yo,
Can you make this Whopper better, man?
what type of
Yo,
request is that? Like better?
This
What does
Whopper,
better
bitch.
mean?
I said,
Yo,
excuse me,
yo,
ma'am.
Yo,
I
kid,
said,
no,
kid,
$3
don't get married.
no, listen, these motherfuckers charge you $1. Thank you. These guys charge $1.70, bro, for this fucking ice cream. I'm like, nah, make that shit better, man.
Oh, she heard you. She heard you. She finna spit it all in that shit
Yo,
now.
she
yo, bro.
Ken, Ken, she gonna squirt in that shit. She be like,
She put the lactate into that motherfucker, bro. Like,
That's like,
Get you a little breast milk.
Next time, I'm gonna put a little Suge Avery pee in his glass.
yeah, Josh, Xbox is trash. Who cares? No, I have a
Yo.
question for you niggas, though. I have a question for you niggas. What was the best thing shown at the show for you guys?
Forspoken.
You really? Because it was Forspoken, right? The graphics were all there. I know it still needs to be finished, but you can have a lot of critiques about that game, but nobody cared about the graphics or how it looked
hold
or
on, did you just
anything.
slide, wait a minute, you just slide my schedule over. I still gotta ask everybody else what they think about this crazy ass tweet.
Man, nobody cares about Xbox tweet
I
blocking
do.
Marvel, bro. You think this is
Absolutely, I
petty,
do.
nigga.
Absolutely, I do. We'll
We
get to that.
just
We'll
the
get to
man
that
behind the
as we
account.
wind
You know
everything
that's the
down.
man boy behind that account.
As we wind everything down, yeah, I get into it.
Josh,
So,
Josh hacked Xbox's Twitter. That's what happened.
no, but you know what? Though,
Yeah.
yo, Jemiah, you know what, yo,
That makes sense.
yo, wait, Jemiah,
He said,
you remember,
stop telling my secrets, Maya.
yo, Jemiah, you know, it's
Manipulating the
funny
news.
when we were talking yesterday. You remember that shit? How Ken was mad, soft spoken and shit.
Yeah.
This nigga said, "Hi, could you make it better, please?" Like it was like
That was
passive.
way too polite.
That shit was mad passive aggressive though. Could you make it better, please?
Yo,
Like,
I
it
could
was
tell
kinda
inside. He's like,
rude, but
listen, bitch, this ain't good enough. Yeah.
That's how I would have been. You, I'd be like, yeah.
Yo, you know what? Honestly, like part of me was being kind of petty about it though, because the chick who made it was the same chick that I got her number last time, bro.
Oh.
Ooh.
Did you text her?
Yeah, nigga,
He
you
hit
finna
you
get
back, huh?
all kinds of.
Oh, she didn't hit
Yo,
you back.
wait, whoa. I never eat when you never shit when you eat that player. What are you doing?
I'm like,
Oh,
make that better, please.
apparently she's shouting this shit where he ate.
Yeah,
That ain't, nigga,
I would have been like, yo,
yo, that ain't chocolate. That's doodle, baby.
man, you should like put some love in it. That's what you should have said.
I know, mix a little bit of love in there.
Like, put some love in there, honey. Like, hey, sweetheart, put some love in there.
I still don't understand what make it better mean, bro. I don't. It's still not
Yo,
computing right now, dog. Like,
this
make
is
it better. Like,
trash. Make it better.
Yo,
No,
don't
you know
ever
why?
get
You know why?
yo, Ken,
Yo,
don't
Black,
ever
you
get
know-
married.
you gonna
Don't
get that cup
ever.
back?
Hold on.
Yo, if
You know-
get
you know-
that cup, look, if he get that cup back, right, and she's staring at him smiling the whole time until he take a drink and say, "Have a good day, nigga."
Oh, this nigga botting out.
Doing what you normally do. You botting, bro.
That nigga sound like he's like a transformer. This nigga says
Botting.
fucking Optimus ass Prime and
Nigga,
shit.
like roll out, nigga.
Roll out. That nigga did roll. He in a truck too, yo. Optimus ass Prime ass nigga, yo.
Black he doesn't know. He doesn't know what better is, man. You should have seen the damn ice cream cone, man. That shit was squished, man. I'm like, nah, man.
oh, damn, she squished the ice cream. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
violation.
you got her number. Did you call her, nigga?
Do what?
Did you call her and shit or what?
Nah, I cut that bitch off.
You got what happened?
Story for another day, man.
Yo, but look, my thing is though, is you got her number and then you fucking like ghosted or whatever.
No. I didn't
go.
I didn't ghost her, man. It was a whole nother situation, man.
You gotta go get ice cream from her, nigga. I would never trust that. But whatever you went to, that shit's off limits now, nigga.
He knew she worked there, but he went there anyways. He was like, yo, fuck this shit.
I'm like, yo, it's like Sally working today. Oh, she working today? I'll be back. You know what I mean? I would never go there again, bro.
Yo, Kid shows I'm gonna go fuck with this bitch.
And trust that girl, bro.
Make it better.
Bro, how am I supposed to know she was working today, man? I don't know. Like that.
Nigga, the whole place is off limits, nigga.
Yeah, it's off limits, dog. Yeah, you don't go back there, bro.
You wilding right now,
You
kid,
knew
bro.
what you was doing.
I mean, it's right around the corner from my house, though, man.
Bro, you got to take that six hour road trip, nigga.
You playing with your life right now.
Nigga said,
All kinds of dish detergents and shit in there.
nigga said, can you make it better, please?
This shit that dude's to insult her too. Like, damn. Like,
He said, excuse me. No,
This
you should
nigga
have heard it.
Ken
Yo,
low-key
one time
savage.
I was talking to Ken about the other podcast that we were doing. He was doing the same shit, right? Yo, she gave him I forgot what it was. I think it came over there and they said that the fucking shake machine was down. He was like, yo, can I speak to a manager? Y'all always say this shit. I was like, oh shit. He was like, every time it's always an excuse about my fucking ice cream. I'm trying not to cuss.
You know the
He was like, I'm trying not to
That nigga
cuss.
went to McDonald's.
He was like, I'm trying not to cuss.
that nigga went full Karen.
No, he went
You
full
know
nigga.
that I think the FTC or whatever is investigating that shit too. Why
What?
they're always down the frosty machines.
Is that real, bro?
Yeah, that's just real, nigga. Like niggas want to know, man. Like, fuck.
Dirty ass.
They
I wanna
pissed off the
goddamn
wrong
McFlurry,
person,
nigga.
bro. It was a higher up that was looking for a
Right?
motherfucking
This nigga was that big flurry for that nice little lunch, nigga. He was mad as hell.
It was late night. Nigga like, man, I need to get me a McFlurry.
Motherfuckers out. He muted right now. He might be cussing the motherfuckers out right now.
No, somebody called me, man. Somebody called me.
I guess he got it already though. He been got it.
That's what it was. This
Wait,
motherfucker.
what were you guys saying about me, man?
And Josh, she was making that shit. She was like, she was like, yo, she about to get your ass, nigga. Your ass is done, kid.
No, I was talking about yo, kid. I'm talking about what you did the last time when they didn't have the fucking shake machine up. Yo, he was like, "Yo, can I talk to a manager really
Oh
quickly?"
yeah, yeah. Yo,
He was
I was like,
"Yo, every fucking time, yo, I come over here, I'm trying not to cuss, but every time I come over, it's like,
nah, man,
What?
yeah,
Yo, kid.
because it happened like 4 times, bro. Like I went over there, I'm like, yo, can I get an ice cream cone? And the dude's like, yeah, sure, man. And I'm waiting in line for like 10 minutes. I get around the corner, and then I see somebody else at the window. They're like, I'm sorry, yeah, our ice cream machine is down. I'm like, motherfucker.
I'm like,
So Ken, you just Ken, you just making enemies of everybody at that McDonald's thing. Why you still go
No,
there?
it was a different McDonald's.
Okay, I'm like, just across the town, the whole state, nigga, you just got enemies at McDonald's. Like, this nigga gonna stop.
So,
I was like, look, man, you guys need to make sure whoever's on the register knows if that thing is working or not. Because this is the 4th time that has happened, man.
yo,
You are excited, right? You're like, oh, we got strawberry milkshake, nigga. Get there,
this nigga, yo, he came over at that fucking McDonald's, yo, because you know Ken have long ass hair. He gonna have rollers in his hair and shit like that, licking on a lollipop or whatever the fuck he was licking on. He was
like, they get a light skin nigga again.
Yo, he do a light skin thing, yo. This motherfucker was a straight pimp though, yo. He was like, bitch, how many times I told you to have that shake machine?
With the sunglasses on.
He was like, I'll bust your ass. I'll bust your ass. I was like, oh. But anyway, I'm gonna go down the list and we can talk about and we can wrap this up. We can talk about this particular tweet because it looks like Microsoft is housing that type of mentality for the fanboys. So, Black, what you gotta say about that crazy ass tweet?
I mean, it's like it's just I don't think that shit's representative of Xbox. So I'm gonna be fair. I just think they got somebody running the account that shouldn't be running the account.
Neutral ass
dumb.
nigga, yo. You's a neutral.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't no neutral shit. I mean, I saw the I was like, what the fuck dumb shit is this stuff? But you know,
to be real, if it ain't Phil that did it, then we don't even really need to be talking about it.
it just looked like it looked dumb, dog. I don't want to fucking breathe in. I could say a lot of dumb shit, dog, that I'm not gonna say, but it's just stupid, dog. It's kind of a waste of energy.
You know, me and Black have the same. Me and Black have the same line of work, yo. That's the type of shit that you can get fired over. They walk up to you like, excuse me,
that nigga gone.
Be like, excuse me, can you hit not ready, please? Cut the calls, please. Thanks. Walk this way.
Yeah, I don't know if niggas really gonna risk their jobs just because Wolverine is exclusive to Xbox.
Apparently they do. That one dude, he quit his job. That one dude quit his job for fucking Paul Phoenix or whatever the fuck that nigga's name is.
Ooh.
And
you talk about taking characters. What the fuck?
Shit.
Who's that boxer?
You're talking about was it Jake Paul or Logan? It was one of them.
Jay's fucking Paul, Logan Paul.
That shit sounds fake.
Yo, I saw some people. They were like, "Oh my god, it takes balls to do that." I'm like, "No, it's just stupid. Why'd you do that?"
That shit sounds fake. The nigga probably wanted to quit anyways.
He was crying. His eyes was red as shit. He was like, "But I mean, he's a good actor. That's real."
He probably got to go fund me.
All right. So you said what you said. Ken said what he said. Tay, what do you have to say about that shit?
Man, fuck them motherfuckers.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
All right. So,
like I said though, if Phil wasn't the one that unfollowed fucking Marvel Gaming, then it's not real. It's not.
Yo,
it's nothing.
Nah, that shit was definitely fucking approved from the top, nigga. Like, I don't believe that some nigga just did that shit willy nilly.
Yeah, but if it was, then check Phil's account and see if he's still following.
Nah, I looked at the account right now. I mean, they have a lot of followers, but all I can see is they're following Marvel Entertainment and they're following Marvel Studios. They're not following Marvel Games still.
Phil Spencer
ain't following them back.
What do you mean, Phil?
Marvel not following Xbox right now.
You said the Twitter account. That's called Xbox, nigga. It's the Xbox account. What do you mean?
Nigga,
Phil
has
is an
sold.
employee.
I mean,
Phil is an employee,
yeah,
nigga.
if it's
Like,
if it's an Xbox fucking account,
yo,
right?
Sati
Right,
had run that
right.
shit, nigga. He
That
was
means
like,
all the
unfollow,
motherfuckers up under the
nigga.
fucking Xbox brand
I know,
unfollow
right?
them bitches.
Bro,
That
Sati
motherfucker.
woke up and was like, unfollow, nigga.
That motherfucker, yo, you
That's
know,
what happened,
yo, you
nigga.
know that nigga is like Hitler and that fucking shit.
He was mad as shit.
999. How could you let them get fucking Wolverine?
And they
Unfollow
get
the motherfuckers.
He was
Whoa.
like, he was like, everybody who's not Phil Spencer leave the room. He was like, I thought you was closing the gap.
Yo,
Oh
Sati
shit.
forgot English, yo. He was speaking another language. That motherfucker was pissed.
That motherfucker went to a whole different language, yo. He was like, he's stupid, yo. Jemima stupid as shit.
Yo, somebody need to do that meme, dog. Every generation they do that meme, dog, with something else. That'd be fire for Marvel, dog. For the showcase, dog.
Everybody that's not Phil Spencer leave the room, yo.
That shit fire.
For real, bro. Like, he was mad as shit. He saw that shit. Like,
Yo, they fucking killed me. All right, so roll call before we end this shit, right? Best of show, Jemiah.
Kotar, hands down.
Okay. Kim, best of show.
Even though I feel like the Spider-Man's gonna be my like favorite shit out of the whole thing, but for me, Kotar, that shit brings back so many memories, nigga. Like, oh, that shit is just so fire, bro. Like, that's the best Star Wars story ever written, like hands down, bro. Like, so fire.
Yeah, it was.
So it's just so good. Like, I don't know what to expect from Spider-Man 2, but I know it's gonna be fire. But nothing hit like Kotar, nigga. That shit is like BioWare's best game.
What about you, Ken? What's your best of show?
Best of show. Oh man, I'm kind of torn between Wolverine and God of War, and the reason why is because I kind of figured Spider-Man was gonna be there, so I don't know. I'll probably say God of War because we actually had gameplay, so I'll go with that one.
Killer Tay?
Forspoken and Wolverine.
Black?
Man, I'm gonna go with the surprising Project Eve, Forspoken, Wolverine reveal, bro.
Oh my
Those
god,
were
you
surprising.
are such a weeb.
I had to pick three, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Darn.
Nah, yo, that girl thinking
I
on the
think-
right places, bro.
Bruh,
Like,
yo,
I'm so shocked that she's
Like,
not.
Asian-
let me shut up.
shocked.
My wife thinks,
I know,
Asians
she
show
like,
proper respect to women. You know what I mean? Asians
No,
respect
nigga.
women. You feel me?
them spandex, metallic spandex, bro.
Because you know why?
Black, Black, calm down.
Nigga, that was gonna be that was gonna. I already knew that shit was coming. I just didn't know it was coming to PlayStation.
Because in Korea, they
That shit
respect
was coming on
woman, nigga.
PC.
Yo,
That shit was coming
did
on
y'all
PC.
guys,
regardless.
did y'all guys hear what was happening in China?
What happened?
What's happening in China?
It is good though. It's good. Any
What
kind of
Limited video games?
no, any kind of beta mail, they blocking the motherfuckers on anything, yo. They getting rid of the beta mails.
What the fuck? How you do that shit?
I guess Josh can't go to China then.
Shut your ass up. Nigga, what I'm doing tonight, I ain't beta. So how about that? How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Anyway,
Don't go to China, nigga.
for me, I ain't doing that shit. Hell no, man. For me,
Yo,
the best in show. What's going on, Kim?
He's ordering a new milkshake.
Do that shit better. What's wrong with you? Do that shit
This
better.
shit tastes
What I had
salty.
Ain't kind of funny.
This shit's real
What I had
salty.
ain't kind of funny.
Yeah, it tastes real salty and runny. Like, yeah, nigga.
That nigga went into like God of War.
Boy, girl,
Don't be sorry. Be better.
be better. You bitch.
Better.
Do it better, bitch.
No, I was gonna say, yo, MGU is coming. Mark my words, man. The Marvel Gaming Universe.
Oh yeah, I believe
It's
it.
happening. It's happening.
I seen it. You fan
Oh
bitch.
my god, bro.
Are you still looking at that shit? I'm telling your
No,
wife.
your Forspoken, like when she did the sword attack, I didn't see the effect on the floor. It burnt the ground when she swung the
Oh, I thought you was
sword.
about to,
Yeah.
I thought you was about to
That
say
is
Yo, I thought
I
you
like the
about, I thought you
part
about
when
to say something else. I thought you was like when she did
I
that
like the
split.
part when she brings the fucking water up and then she freezes
Yo,
that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
Yo, Lawrence is
Even the
stupid.
water bubble, she
Lawrence did
encased them in the water bubble and she exploded that shit.
yeah,
Like
Lawrence
Yeah.
did Lawrence
it
did laugh
split it
about
up,
that
so it was
shit,
hard.
yo.
Well, smoking looks dope. It does look dope as fuck.
It do. I like the fact that it's not like weed out. She sound like a black. She was like, "Did you see that shit?"
She's British.
I know.
Yeah.
She's a British chick.
But you
Yeah, the
hear
actress,
her. She was talking. She was like, "Did you see that shit? That
Yo,
shit
she's in.
crazy."
I know,
This-
Josh. I know you don't. I know you don't
NY
watch
accent
this
down,
SJW shit, but she's in the new Charlie's Angels.
and the one that just released like a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
Yeah.
she's one of the chicks of that shit.
The one,
Yo,
the one
watch that
that make
shit,
money.
bro. You got
Charlie Angels that
you
do make
got
money.
3 gorgeous women fucking running around and skipping shit for like an hour and a half or some
Yo,
shit.
low
Like,
key. I like that fucking what's that bitch name again? Damn, I was fucked up. I'm sorry, guys.
One that you talking
the
about the one that
the
played in
Twilight,
fucking
the Twilight bitch.
Kristen
Yeah,
Stewart,
I do
Yeah.
like her. a
bro.
little bit.
In that movie, bro,
Josh
she's
is like basic white chicks,
yo.
yo.
Kristen
Huh?
Stewart's wearing some crazy short shorts, bro. Like,
I
bruh,
do, yo. I do. You know what it is? It's because my genetics
crazy.
is telling me because my genes are too strong, yo. I need to find some recessive bitch to smooth that
This
shit
nigga
out, yo. If I have a
You know,
daughter, yo, that bitch gonna be masculine, yo. Somebody need to smooth that out. That's all I'm
yeah.
saying.
Think about it, man. Everybody who's not black is a mutant, bro. They're like,
Oh, this is true. So, anyway,
You know,
me
you know,
personally,
that Sentinel program.
what you say?
Mute.
yo, as far as
I'm
as far
about
as
to start that Sentinel program.
You stupid.
I'm killing all mutants.
yo, as far as the Forspoken, yo, Ella Balinska, dude, yo, she is looking
yeah,
fine
that's
as
her
hell.
name. Yeah,
Nigga, we already just said that.
she
I
like
know. I just had to throw
5'9"
it in
or
there,
some
yo.
shit.
Confirm
Fan
that shit
bitch.
though.
She's taller than you, Josh.
Huh? How tall is she?
Let me see.
She's 6 foot?
Yeah,
Damn.
just
Yeah,
like that. Mm-hmm.
she's mad tall. Let me see. She's ooh.
See 5'11".
That means she got a
Yo,
that means she got an elongated vagina.
You know, Josh is fucking 5'4"
Shut your
with
ass up.
heels
Ain't
on.
nobody don't believe the lies.
Facts. Josh is mad
5'4" with
tall or
heels on.
mad short.
You
What's her
see her-
name?
Cliff. Her name is Cliff
Yo,
Valinsky.
low key, man, I would probably put my tongue in between her tooth gap, yo.
No. Oh, I was like, what? Okay? I was like, wait, what?
He would,
I
yo.
know he's gonna go with that, bro.
Kid
It
is
kind of
dirty,
scared
yo.
me.
He was like, yo, you got some spinach in between your teeth. Let me get it.
Yo, I like that gap. Come here.
I like that gaps.
June
No,
16th, release date next year.
my game, right? My game of the show. Y'all ain't gonna believe it though. But I would if they would have confirmed day and night cycles, it would have been Gran Turismo. But since they didn't, it's that indie game where you could transfer your soul out and jump to different souls.
You fucking lying.
I swear on everything, dog.
You ain't
That
looking
nigga
forward to
lying.
that game, nigga.
I
You
What?
lying.
do.
You
That
ain't
nigga
gonna buy
lying.
that shit.
Every time that nigga say I swear on everything, that nigga lying.
I'm being serious.
Look, that nigga smiling. He ain't
He
looking at
got
the camera
certain
yet.
delivery
That
when he
nigga
lying,
smiling
dog.
like
That
a
nigga
motherfucker.
delivery.
I'm playing Gran Turismo. Relax.
I would have said that too. I would have said that
I'm
too,
playing
nigga.
Gran. You don't even know what I'm looking at. It's blurred out. I'm playing Gran
Yeah,
Turismo.
she 5'11", Josh. Yo, she's taller than you, bro.
No, she's not taller than me. What the hell are you talking about?
You like
Nigga,
5'10",
you
right?
5'4".
No.
You like 5'8".
No, nigga, I'm 6'1", bitch. The
You
fuck?
got no
Yeah,
6'1",
lying,
nigga.
bitch.
You
This
see, that
nigga's
nigga
just
voice got high as shit.
yeah, she too much. That's too much woman. That's too much woman for you, Josh, bro. You like,
Nigga, you fucking 5'7", so and what?
nigga. You wish I was, nigga.
I got that Wolverine energy. A bitch taller than
Josh,
me, I'm knocking that shit down.
yeah, I
Knock
tear
it
that shit up.
down.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I put that shit in the wheelchair, nigga. She done.
With what your clitoris?
Show
How you
show your
supposed to
height
make
on
that
your
happen?
license right now, nigga. Show your height on your license right now. If you
All
5'2",
Jemiah
you
could do
6'1",
is
nigga.
scissor.
You
All
6'1",
all
nigga.
Jemiah could do is scissor. That's all he could do.
I still make it come better than you, nigga.
What? Scissoring ass nigga, yo. That
Oh,
nigga
my
is-
pad ass nigga. It's called tribing, first of all, nigga. Like,
Nigga
anyways.
fighting.
You watching, yo?
Right?
Wait, Google like what?
I am. I was like,
Look at you, nigga. That's what it's called, nigga. Fuck. Yeah,
Mm.
uncultured swine.
Oh no. Fresh rumor suggesting. But this is going to wrap it up. We've been in here for about 2 hours. We pretty
Yeah,
much
that nigga
exhausted
Josh over
everything.
there watching his hentai and shit.
I
That's why he got
was.
it blurred out.
I was.
That nigga ain't playing no
Facts.
fucking Gran Turismo. I'm playing Gran Turismo.
I
Nigga
was.
watching the blue girl and
With
shit.
Yeah, blue.
For
Yo, you know
real.
what? I watching that fucking bitch from The Fifth Element. Yo, she got porn.
Oh, Malia
Man.
You
Jovovich?
talking about
For real?
The blue bitch. I'm gonna stick my shit into one of her them little tubes.
Oh, the
this
blue one
nigga
that was
stupid.
singing?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
this
was like,
nigga dumb.
she was
He's
like,
lying.
That's how you hit the back of that shit. Like, yeah.
yo, that was so uncalled for, yo. That singing, yo. I was
That
like,
shit made that movie instant classic, nigga. Like after
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
it was already
Yeah,
over
that shit is
that.
amazing.
That shit was
That's,
over the
yo,
top.
if you ever watch Fifth Element of Mushrooms, nigga, oh my god, that was like the best experience of my life, nigga. That shit is so crazy.
oh shit, yo, that shit was an instant classic, wasn't it, yo? That shit was automatically, yo. Everybody, it don't even care if you don't like sci-fi. If you like sci-fi, yo, you gonna know that scene, yo.
Yeah.
I said, oh man. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate it. You know, I was a
Yeah,
little
Meet
bit.
the Beat podcast
No,
number
it's not meat
86.
to me.
Mike,
You missed it. Niggas gonna play D&D. Niggas like meet the meat.
Yo, fucking
Oh,
Black was
shit.
like,
Okay, so the Beat the
Black
Beat
was like,
podcast, episode
oh.
86, nigga.
Playing
I'm gonna go play D&D.
lightsabers, bro.
I said, I'm gonna go play D&D. Then Black was like, pause. I was like, yeah, that's meet the meat right there. Nigga.
Oh, God.
The nigga said, pause
He
on
said
God.
D-N? Oh, no.
There's too many D's. The D's is too close.
It's still need to be separated, bro.
That
I
shit
say
don't.
pause for one D. You said two D's, nigga. Come
Yo,
on.
yo, yo,
It's three if you add the D from and.
yo,
Oh.
wait. What was that? Wasn't there a Biggie Smalls lyric? He was like, that shit don't make sense. Like two dicks.
Yeah. Yo, bro. I was just getting ready to say that
Oh,
shit.
no,
What did he say again? It don't make no
It
sense.
it was something like two bitches, no, two dicks with no bitch, some shit like that. It was
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Yeah, he was like, it don't make no sense. Like two dicks, no bitch.
Nah, what really didn't make no sense what Biggie said, that nigga was like something. He was like, fuck.
She's so
when he
fine
said
with a
it,
sucker and daddy's dick.
Yeah,
Shit.
so,
I
yeah.
was like,
Pause.
whoa.
Oh,
what you doing?
that shit felt
Biggie,
dirty
no.
saying it.
Yo,
That nigga
tried-
was talking
yo,
about
he
meat
was
and
like,
meat, nigga.
Biggie, no,
yo.
what are you
Yeah, I
They
got
was
what
like-
he was saying, but I was like, pause at the scene. I was like, damn, that's a fine bitch. That shit turned him
Ain't
gay.
no bitch look that good.
He wanted to go to the source. That nigga like, oh my God, I appreciate you. Like,
I
damn.
didn't even sing that part. I was like,
Pause,
wait a minute, nigga.
you
Wait a minute.
you say everything else. You be like, this shit looks so good. I was like,
I stuck on the mama titties. Funny as hell.
He had to say something obscene. He's like, man, niggas gotta feel me on this one.
Yo, that nigga had to be high, yo. He didn't even, he was unapologetic with that statement, yo. Unapologetic, yo. He didn't even give a fuck what it sound like, yo.
Niggas never even said shit after all these years. Nobody really questioned it either. It's like, okay, yeah, we get it.
Yeah, they got it though.
I know.
niggas-
Like, so I guess he won at the end. At the end, he still
He
won.
got his point across. He got his
These
point
niggas
across. That's
still
all it
alive
was.
on the round table?
Yeah, it's been a minute, yo.
3 hours.
But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for showing up, guys. Peace out. Well, Jemiah, thank you for being here. Ken, thank you for being here. Killer Tay
Yes, sir.
and Black, of course, is always good. Marco, thank you for dropping by. Devil Shooter, Umar, of course, has always been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure when you drop in. Who else is in this bitch? Let's see here. I saw a couple of different people that jumped in there. I know Lionel was here. Thank you. King Push. I don't know how I forgot your ass. King Push. Thank you so much. You got Absolute MMA. Appreciate you stopping by. We out.
Who that